Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing this fine evening? Oh, back for more of the council. Excited. I'm really enjoying this game. We are on to, well, we're still on episode 2 from our last one here. But, my gosh, this episode has been going on for a while. And that's just because the puzzles. Oh man, the puzzles. They've been throwing me for a loop, and quite honestly, I probably still would have been stuck and or randomly clicking through the Bible there if it weren't for chat. So thank you so much, everyone, for that. Let's continue forward. Last we had seen is we had just got invited to supper, I believe. Yes, join the other guests. We have found out that we need to go to the Nightmare in Lord Mortimer's study.
A chest with the occult symbol representing...
Hey, guitar! Excellent, glad to see that you're here for supper. It's going to be great. Who seals the Nightmare? That's right, I still can't believe that came up in your everyday conversation. Alright, so I guess let's get right to it. Yeah, I found all the correspondence. Oh wow, yep, didn't fail anything, and there were no alternate paths to take. Refused to indicate a culprit. Oh, see? See? It was a success. I refused to indicate a culprit to Lord Mortimer. So that probably would have been a failure then had I tried somebody. To tend to scorching my ground up cow meat. Alright. Ground cow meat, delicious. Oh, level. Ooh, almost level 7. Delicious. Oof. We're getting places. I've got 4 points. I think I'm going to level up some things, because having the effort points reduced by 3 has been huge for so many things. Oh man, at level 3 skill use is free? Wow. There we go. Psychology's free now. Ha 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 ha! Success. And I guess there has been some science Or do I want to get diversion up to... that's a tough question. That is a tough one indeed. Because it is nice having some skills, but at the same time, getting subterfuge up actually is probably going to be... I've been using that a lot, and we'll get ready for the next one. I like it. As nice as it would be to have science. Whoa! Man, I could equip three manuscripts now. Ha ha! Nice. Oh man, that is really nice. Okay, so etiquette. Oh, nice. Okay, I think there was... Yep, okay, etiquette. Beautiful. Next one. Yep, that's going to get that up to there. Science, subterfuge. None of those. Darn. I need this. I need this last one here so I can get that, because that would be so nice. So nice. Okay, politics. I don't think I have a single point in... Well, I already have it at level 1 is why. Don't care about politics. How about logic? Logic. Where are we at? Where are you, logic? I'll find you. Right here. Oh, goodness. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, 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 dear. Fine, we should probably get a point in that then, because I'm at 0. Diversion. Oh, I have 2 in politics, hey? Huh. Makes that pretty... Actually, if we get this in diversion, I like that. There we go. Alright. So that will get us for this next level up. Well, after this, because I don't get the skills until the next one. Yeah, because this blue is what's being trained currently in the manuscripts. So we'll be ready. So I hit level 7, then depending how things go this next little bit here, I might, just might hit level 8. If that's the case, I should be able to have 8 points. I'll get a bunch of stuff leveled up. Still can't believe how crazy expensive it is to get to level 3 though. Oh. Hey, Nate, how's it going there? You are alive. Excellent. That is good to hear. Still surviving. Ooh.
It's time I went back and joined everyone in the small salon.
Ooh, the music's all like doo-doo. Doo-doo. Okay, yeah, we've got a guest here stopping us from going upstairs.
In the small salon, sir.
Yes, sir. Oh man. Ooh.
Monsieur Johann van
Can I go
Gonen.
inside people's rooms? Got multi-Twitch pulled up. Oh, well done. That is what I tend to do. Actually, that's a lie. I kind of have them up in several browsers. And then it is fun clicking through them, keeping up on conversations and a few of them at the same time. And I tend to have the volume up on a couple of the streamers so I can hear what they're saying, or if it's ones that I know that I want to listen to because they have lovely banter. Other than that, some other ones I just have a bit lower, so this way I can hear other ones. And then, yeah, then it's fun just having a few different chats going at the same time. Now, for you saying the multi-Twitch, are you actually using like the multi-Twitch browser where you can actually have them all up on the same browser? Yeah, I noticed there was a lot of people going live right now, sitting there going, wow, that's interesting. Support them all! Well, I'm sure, can't speak for everyone else, but I know I definitely appreciate it. And I'm sure they do as well. Because I think, yeah, I noticed Bait went live, Slander went live. I'm not used to Slander streaming at this time, I was surprised. Oh, hey! Collector coins. Yeah, I know Bait's usually around this time. He actually usually starts a little early, but I think he was caught at work for a while. Slander does? Oh, okay. Usually I see him, when I'm able to tune into him, it's a little bit earlier in the day. Well, a little earlier for me anyways. Okay, I think that is everything up here. Only one collector coin. Boo. Hoping for some royal jelly and stuff as well. Ah, well. What? Okay, wow, what the heck? Did I just... Oh, did I see a reflection? I was running through here. I could have sworn I just saw a person run past me. I was sitting there going, what? That must have been a trick of the lights. Oh my goodness.
Emily, I must speak to you.
What's the matter, Louis? About last night, I'm guessing.
Sadly, no. Even if I'd like to have, alas, there are more pressing matters. I have news about your sister.
What have you found out?
Look, I've started piecing together the events leading up to my mother's disappearance and your sister's. Did my mother know about your secret?
Yes, even though I belong to the English chapter, her rank in the Order gives her access to a good deal of personal information.
It must have been Emma I saw in my vision. I was given to understand that my mother and your sister bonded during their stay.
Huh. Very good. I'm doing this with just having a headache. As long as it's not a migraine. Well, I mean, headaches are terrible, don't get me wrong. I hate having them. But some migraines, oh my goodness. Yeah. I will be honest with her.
Secret correspondence, which makes me think they were suspicious of someone.
And did you find out who it was?
No, but von Volner is mentioned. They were planning to make a quick getaway and were looking to hide something beforehand.
Have you got these messages?
Yeah, there's no reason to not be honest with her. Oh, can't enter the nightmare with a headache. Or maybe it'll cure it. Who knows? Maybe it's that nightmare just below the surface.
Yes. Go ahead, take a look.
I see. I must say, thanks for your honesty, Louis.
Should I speak to her about my vision? If what I saw is true, she might want to take revenge.
We'll tell her because honestly, she's going to find out. And if I keep quiet, it'll look like I'm implicit in her sister's murder, and then she's going to murder me.
Emily, there's something else.
Go on then.
Ooh, honest.
It's about your sister. I don't know what happened exactly, but it's possible that my mother had a go at her.
I know, Louis. I found out that
Thank
same
goodness.
evening. Well, thanks for not trying to hide it.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't know if I could trust you. Now I know I can. It seems that your mother tricked Emma. She apparently asked her to hide an important book, so that even she wouldn't know where it was. And then she shot her like a dog to make sure no one would ever find it again.
How did she find out? I mean, I only knew from the vision, unless Sir Gregory Holmes talked to her. Ooh. That's something.
Why would she do that?
I don't know, Louis, but I'll find out. You can count on that.
I'm sincerely sorry, Emily.
Thank you, Louis. You're very kind. It means a lot to me. But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
What's that?
There must be an explanation, Emily.
That's what we shall see.
We'll speak about it later, somewhere safe.
Come, Louis. They're waiting for us.
Those are some raised voices.
You will pay dearly, Peru. I'm sure you were involved somewhere along the line.
That's right. Pretend you don't know. One piece of advice. Don't travel through France on your way back, or it'll cost you dearly.
Calm now, my friends. Let's calm down.
Oh, she's
Everyone
outside.
seems to be a little
Excellent.
unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
What's going on here exactly?
Sir Gregory called us together to introduce the last guest.
But hardly had we arrived when he set upon Monsieur Peru.
Yeah, who is it?
Who is this charming character?
Manuel Godoy, the Duke of La Alcudia.
He's the head of the Spanish government, Monsieur de Richet. He's the one who, in practice, controls Spain.
How could you dare do such a thing? Dios mío, you are all out of your minds.
Really, Duke Manuel? What made you kick up such a fuss?
What? Have you not heard? Well, let me inform you that yesterday morning at 10:22 a.m. precisely, in the middle of the Place de la Révolution in Paris, by decree of the National Convention which Monsieur Peru works for, King Louis was guillotined. What? The King of France is dead, gentlemen. Our monarchies are in danger. I have said it before. How dare they?
Oh dear.
Oh, as if
Yeah, Napoleon's like,
Friends, let us calm down.
Don't pretend to be surprised. He got a fair trial.
Ridiculous! Bastard! He was sentenced to death by 361 votes to 360. You beheaded a king for one vote! Is that your democracy?
What an obnoxious act. Until anything was possible. This political coup will have grave consequences.
France is lost.
Gentlemen, please. Let us take a step back a moment.
In the name of holiness. He was the highest representative of God in France, Emily.
hey, I can calm things down for a cost of
Gentlemen,
nothing.
Duchess, we're all among people of reputable company here. We should be able to manage the conflicts of our nations in a respectful and orderly manner.
I fully agree with you, sir.
But
That's enough, sir.
with whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Louis Maras de Richet.
Are you related to Sarah de Richet?
Sarah is his mother, Duke. Gentlemen, this news affects us all, but I must ask you to remain calm. It's not the first time history has taken us by surprise. Let's ensure that our respective countries are allowed to respond appropriately to this news.
Oh, rest assured. The response will not fall short, my friend.
Good for you. Well, Your Grace,
Good for you.
here I was preparing
cares?
to introduce you as is proper, and you've beaten me to it. I'm delighted that we are all together at last. Our meeting will therefore be able to kick off shortly.
Unless
I
somebody
have
else
just a
goes
few
missing or
more
dies.
Preparations to take care of before you all find out the reason for your presence here. In the meantime, I shall leave you to get to know one another. When you hear the bell, please proceed to the conclave room on my left, behind that door. I'll see you later.
Could you spare a moment, please, sir?
I'm glad you asked. I want to talk to you too. Of course.
What does he want? Oh, confrontation right
Your
away.
mother's disappearance.
He looks concerned.
Only chance?
Why? But I doubt it's from sympathy alone.
Oh my god.
Let's see what he wants from me.
Any news of her? Have you found her, maybe?
I think that was Von Wolten, though, right? I don't know any of his stuff. Crap, I only have one chance. Alright. 3. Vulnerability. Does he know her? And let's use a free skill.
To hear you speak, you seem to know my mother well.
Not really. We met for the first time on this very spot some weeks back. We had a very pleasant discussion. She's an exceptionally learned lady with a good head for business. No need for me to tell you that.
I agree.
Did she tell you about our arrangement?
Psychology's free.
The cat's
let's
out
go
of the
with
bag
that.
now. More or less, but please do refresh my memory.
Yes, of course. Nothing of great importance in itself. During one of our discussions, she spoke of an old book, which might
That's
have
what
been
she's
of
trying to
interest
hide,
to me,
I think.
and she had agreed to let me have it.
Well, has
Book
she?
about what?
Ancient occultism. As you are aware, I am a doctor of theology. You might have come across some old books in her belongings, perhaps?
At
Yeah,
least
you're a
one
little
can say
obsessed.
so.
He must
Beat
not.
around the bush.
I have our precious.
Sarah never traveled without a few books. What does the one you're looking for look like exactly?
It resembles a grimoire. It's divided into 7 parts, each one individually locked.
Oh,
it was
that's
made in such a
interesting.
way that if someone tried to tamper with it, the sheets would be permanently tarnished. It's a unique copy. There's only one.
That is
The
interesting.
mention of it makes his face light up. Well, I'll take a closer look, but I can't promise you anything. You seem very upset. Is it so important to you, this book?
Well, it's the search of a lifetime. What can I say? Every time I move closer to it, it seems to slip away at the last minute. I was very surprised to learn that your mother had it in her possession. I thought it was with a certain von Borchardt in Paris.
Oh,
Do you know him?
Von Bosch. Yeah.
I've never heard of him. I'm sorry. I haven't been much help to you.
Well, too bad.
Oh, thank
I
God.
hope I've been able to satisfy your curiosity.
Oh,
Mr.
thank
Humboldt,
goodness.
And that you succeed in finding what you're looking for.
Oh, and so do I.
And now, what if you told me who you
Oh.
really are working for, instead of keeping up this pretense?
And they were all free.
Your pardon?
We both know what you're looking for, von Volner. You're the one who von Burchard was planning to sell it to.
For centuries, all those who have come into contact with the Al-Azif have bitterly regretted it, Monsieur de Richet. You are playing a dangerous game. Please
Brain
know
doesn't want you to
that
feel
I
good?
am
Oh,
working for someone
man,
who does
Nate.
not appreciate anyone poking around in his business.
Let me guess.
I haven't seen him talking with Mortimer. Prussia.
It's Sir Gregory.
Correct. You ought to know then. He is not a man who likes to be duped.
The
You are
guy who was
walking
trying to
on
run the
thin
show
ice,
beforehand.
You better go and check out the painting in Lord Mortimer's study.
Hey Galaxy, how's it going? Got the info and got out gracefully. Yeah, so happy about that. I was so worried. Oh my goodness, with only getting one chance at that conversation, I was like, this could go terribly, terribly wrong. I mean, I only had to use 2 items to make sure. But one thing I've noticed is a lot of the time, skills that can be used in conversations seem to be safe for the most part, unless it's one of their immunities. So considering that I found out that wasn't one of the immunities, I felt safe picking them each time. Oh, man. So Galaxy, how does the rest of your day gone thus far since we've last talked semi-ish earlier? In Tails' stream, I believe. There's so many streams going on right now. Oh. And Nate, does your restream thing that you have there, your multi-stream, sorry, have a dark mode. So this way everything's a little bit darker colors, because I know sometimes the brightness exacerbates a headache.
Monsieur Bonaparte, may I speak with you a moment?
May we?
I like this music. Do 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 do. Not at work anymore. Oh, I know, it feels so good. Just the last couple days here at my work as well. I'll only get towards the halfway point of the day and I'm already going, oh, I'm done. I just want to go home. I don't, no more. Well, that's what he thinks about Godoy.
Duke Godoy.
Well, I'd rather not express any opinion of him.
Why is that?
His reputation is enough for me.
Tell me more, tell me more.
You'll be able to check if the hearsay is true over these next few days.
Disability of yours.
The
Now,
context does not allow
how
me to give him
bright
my
is it
trust.
that
I
before it
understand
starts
your
to
point of
affect
view.
you?
Would you have any more information about the conference Lord Mortimer spoke of?
Nothing at all. Mortimer is very committed to secrecy when it comes to his conferences. But given the presence of Monsieur Peru and ourselves, I think it must concern France to some extent. Otherwise, I doubt he would have invited 3 Frenchmen to his table, huh?
And on top of that, at least 2 of them are revolutionaries. Between Napoleon and Peru. The first 3 hours felt like 12. Oh, that's even worse. Was that customer complaint today? Or was that from a previous day?
Well, I'll be leaving you now. Shall we meet up again later?
Wait, monsieur. Any news of your mother?
Unfortunately
Found out about
not.
it today.
I hope to speak with her about my deal before I leave. Let me know if you find her. À plus tard, monsieur.
See, I like it when you actually have a boss that has your back. You hear so many stories about bosses that are just instantly will chide the the employee, like even in front of the employee and everyone else. Ooh, hey, what's this? Collector coins. So it's nice that he was able just to go like, yeah, knows the dude's today. Okay.
Honey, the remedy of the
Oh,
gods.
there we go. I'm almost maxed out on everything again. Beautiful.
There's a pattern with 5 circles
I was
on this
raging. He was
chest.
wrong. I actually have the key for this one. Ha! Oh wow, that's a lot of this.
I'll retrieve it later.
Hey, Aimless, thank you very much for the lurk there. Appreciate you stopping by. Let's eat some honey. Maybe one more honey. I'll get drunk. Then I can use the cure negative things. And then I can pick up more.
I'll retrieve it later.
Haha! Success!
Hey, these look like pages taken from an ancient encyclopedia.
Alright, see you in a bit. Oh my gosh, I'll learn to talk. Long day. See you in a bit, Galaxy. Flashing lights or sudden change of lights. Bright shades. Lighting the reflex off of snow. Oh, I hate snow blindness. That one sucks. Cheap lights. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun at all.
Princes. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
You know, Guitar, I know getting the honey's butt, those foreheads, I need that big forehead. Oh yeah, just so this way we can kind of go up and just rub foreheads with each other. Just, oh yeah. I mean, it's just an amazing feeling. Okay, I've got 2 doors here. I don't think I want to go through this one. Okay, I can't yet. That's the one that we go through when the bell chimes. People tend to bug me a lot when I wear sunglasses indoors. Yeah, you see, that's the tough thing. Is I agree. A lot of people see it as like this big douchey move, and just because unfortunately there are some idiots that wear sunglasses
Saturn
indoors just because they
devouring
want to
the
look
sun.
cool.
Good God, how awful. Everything in this painting is disturbing. It's the first time I've seen brushstrokes like this.
What can I do for you, sir?
Oh,
I am at your service day and night, sir.
This is the guy that I fleeced from
As I was
the
unable to bring
amber.
my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Did you see that pause? It's like, of course, sir. He still doesn't have any more amber. Hey Tails, how's it going? This is the same servant we took the amber from. He doesn't seem very impressed that I'm here again. Yeah, I need it if I don't want field pain sores. Yeah, that's just the thing. Like, you genuinely need it. Oh, hey, Washington. It's potential.
Mr. President, what do you think about your counterpart, Duke Manuel?
I'm very surprised he was able to accept Lord Mortimer's invitation, given the political situation in Spain.
Ooh, I can get it for free.
The situation is ready to explode with France over Catalonia.
Well, the Duke must have a darn good reason to be absent and come here, mustn't he?
When Lord Mortimer invites you, Louis, you come. It's always in your best interest.
I wouldn't say that personally, but...
Mr. President, can you tell me a little more about the coming conference?
Of course, Louis. That's why we're here. Lord Mortimer or Sir Gregory regularly organize meetings like this to put forward major projects.
What do you mean by major projects?
I'd prefer to let Lord Mortimer explain that to you, Louis. Let's say he brings together influential people in order to consider possible actions to undertake to guarantee the future of nations.
Do you know the theme of the conference?
Not in the slightest. None of the guests know the theme before arriving. But you'll see, everything will turn out fine. Don't worry.
Well,
Every time somebody
Thank
says
you for your
don't
time.
worry, it makes me
Don't
worry.
mention it, my young friend.
Now, Nate, one other thing as well, in terms of computer monitors, I know there's like some blue light glasses that you can get. One of the popular esports ones are Gunners, but those are high-end, expensive whatevers. You can get cheaper ones elsewhere. Is it like a blue light issue? Or in terms of lightness with screens? Or is it just the actual, like, physical brightness? The blue light, okay. Yeah, because that's what I was thinking with cheap lights. They're probably throwing off all kinds of weird whatevers. Yeah, I've done this. So it is just the actual brightness. I mean, it makes sense, because it's throwing the extra stress against the back of your eyes, right? So it isn't necessarily just blue light, necessarily. Oh, I can't go in people's rooms? Fine. Looks like we just get to go straight to Mortimer's study. Oh, hi, Emily.
What do you want, Louis?
what do you think of our last guest?
Well, I never thought I would get the chance to meet that Hispanic Casanova in the flesh. His reputation
man, she's
is
moving
well
on from
known.
me already.
The gentleman collects lovers, including, would you believe it, the Queen of Spain.
Don't know if I want to waste an effort point on this rumor. Let's
Queen
find out a bit
Spain
more. Why
likes
not?
to indiscreetly say, The king, Godoy, and myself make up the Holy Trinity. The people have appropriately renamed them the Goat, the Ruffian, and the Whore.
I didn't see you being a mudslinger in your idle hours, I must say.
I spent an effort point on that? Oh. It's flashbanged. Ooh.
Emily, what can you tell me about the coming conference?
Sir Gregory and Lord Mortimer organize this kind of high society meeting every so often in order to consider the world situation.
But to what purpose?
Well, by bringing together the most influential people from the dominant nations of the modern world, they allow the mighty to discuss matters with calm clarity. There are precedents of armistices being signed at the end of these talks, you know. Talking while holding a glass of brandy makes things easier. You'll see. You're leaving me?
We don't laugh for halfway.
I have things to do. Thank you again, madam.
So, Nate, I guess that means you don't watch things like Rainbow Six Siege, where they actually have flashbangs that make the screen go bright white really quickly. What do you do? Okay. I guess there's always the indicators, so you can prepare yourself for when the screen's going to do that. It's just when it's more random flashes. Okay, I'm going to keep looking around first before I go up these stairs. Who knows if there's something else lying about. But it might be timed. I'm not going to do it. Last thing I want is there to be a hidden timer. Because it said when the bell rings.
So, what did my mother mean by going beyond the nightmare?
That right there? That painting? Yeah, let's make sure we've got everything here. I know I've explored it that previous time. Let's see if there's anything new. Still happy I got that Zeus. We found Zeus, we got zinc.
Le Coup de Lance by Paul Rubens.
If I wanted to feel no pain at all, I would have to stop gaming 100%. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I suppose that's a good adage for life, though. Is, sometimes you have to have a little bit of pain in order to enjoy yourself.
When you're still like the perfect grub, the worm before it's attained its final form. Charming. The Book of the Mortimer Family.
Okay. Can I read it?
The Book of the Mortimer Family.
Glasses I can adjust to light. Oh, they've got like a special coating on them, right? Where they self-adjust to various light sources. The heck is that?
A family ancestor, apparently.
This bird is talking to me? What? 300. Ooh. Ooh.
A painting about a siege dated.
Cherries? Sure, let's take the berries.
Might come in handy.
I now have red berries. Great for dyeing my hair. Yeah, we don't want to examine the painting yet.
No, what have we got here?
Well, it looks like a model of a lock. It's as if Mortimer is fond of complicating things sometimes. Well, I hope I never have to try and unlock it.
Dear Mr. Guido Poletti, I'm writing with regard to the dates of the paintings that I sent you for your temporary exhibition. Please note that they are part of my private collection and are dated according to the Freemasons' calendar, AL, in use at the time. As you may well have guessed, you must remember to subtract 4,000 years if you don't want the public to be surprised at the dating of the works. Need to remind you that the Freemason year AL begins in March, not January. About the Longinus painting, I took the liberty to have the spear touched up, so it better corresponds to the actual spear. I cannot urge you strongly enough to do the same for yours. Yours sincerely, Lord William Alexander Mortimer, Marquis de Westford. Accounts for the year 1792. That is a lot of pounds of candles. I understand the pounds of food, but candles. A stone, Corinthian marble, wood, stained glass. Okay, what? 280,000 pounds of master paintings? Remember, reduce wood consumption next year. Are they just... By the sounds of this letter, he's producing counterfeits, I think, of famous paintings. Just touch up the spear so it looks like the real one appropriately, and remember to do that to yours. So...
Let's take a closer look.
Are those prunes? Oh, chocolate. Why would I spend a point in looking at chocolate?
Beans. Very bitter. They're greatly prized in high society.
Aha! I have chocolate and berries. Delicious.
It looks like a war painting. Oh, it's dated. It's a book on the history of the Crusades. I don't think it has any connection with my research.
I think the bird is trying to get my attention. It keeps whistling at me. Hey there, handsome.
Mina bird.
Pretty boy. Pretty boy Waldo. It's calling me a pretty boy. Hey, wait a minute.
Well, Waldo, is your master good? Sarah de Riche? Waldo, you know Sarah?
We'll give it berries because chocolate is not good for animals. I know it's poisonous for dogs. I'm assuming doesn't do that well for birds.
Well, Waldo, is your master good? I don't really know what I was expecting. Sarah de Riche? Waldo, you know Sarah?
Oh.
What? Repeat that, Waldo. Sarah? What about Sarah? Good God, what's been happening here?
Well then, that's something. If you kill his bird, he must be upset. Yeah, I'm not giving it chocolate. It was happy with those red berries. Hopefully it's not poisonous.
A nightmare painted by Fuseli in 1781. Ah, this must be what my mother was talking about. Now just need to find out what she meant by go beyond.
Bird's seen some things. Yeah, I know, right?
Hey, looks
Sarah!
like it's mounted on rails.
Ow!
It should lift up, I think.
Ooh.
There must be a mechanism somewhere.
Waldo? Waldo?
The nightmare painted by Fuseli in 1781.
Pretty bird, pretty boy.
Ah, this must be what my mother was talking about. Now just need to find out what she meant by go beyond. Hey, looks like it's mounted on rails on each side. It should lift up, I think. There must be a mechanism somewhere.
He talks the whole time, chocolate. I know, right? Shut up. Yeah, so far, everything's been on
No mechanism here.
Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, and now there's something on the ground. Oh my goodness. Puzzles.
Aha! I found it. Oh, what on earth is this? A ring lock now? Great.
That's a huge
Oh.
ring lock. What the heck? Why would it need to be so large? Notice, watch the rollers, lower the... Yeah, no. Oh my goodness. Okay. Usually he loves to put things on pictures. In this whole game,
Painting
actually.
depicting the Third Crusade. It's titled Winter Before the Fall of Saint-Jean d'Acre.
Ooh, I can do that for free. Haha.
Siege of Saint-Jean d'Acre was a major conflict during the Third Crusade. Richard the Lionheart and Philip Augustus fought to take the town back. It was the Crusaders' first operation to take back the Kingdom of Jerusalem.
Okay. First operation, Third Crusade. I wonder if this decoder has
What have we
anything.
got here? Well, it looks like a model of a lock. As if
Oh,
Mortimer's
that's
fond
probably a model of
complicating
this
things
lock.
Sometimes. Well, I hope I never have to try and unlock it.
Oh, I can actually interact with this
Isn't
time.
finished. And it looks like Mortimer probably did it. Not bad, but we can't exactly say it's been done in the style of the period.
Let's check out this painting.
Hey, there are two dates on this painting.
Oh, there we go.
1154 AD and 5154 AL.
Okay. 1154.
Coup de Lance by Paul Rubens.
I have to have some to AL some dates. Yeah, 4,000. That's what we found out.
William Alexander Mortimer I, the 12th month of Anna Lucis, 5190. That's a funny date.
Oh God.
William
in
Alexander
March.
Mortimer I, the 12th month of Anna
So that would be
Lucis,
pushing it back.
5190. That's a funny date.
Has to be off this picture. It's a funny date, and it's of the first Mortimer.
William Alexander Mortimer I, the 12th month of Anna Lucis, 5190. That's a funny date.
Uh, 5,000, 5-1, so it would be 1. 100. 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, it can't be as simple as just minus 4,000. What was this? I need to remind you the Freemasonry AL begins in March, not January. So how would that change the year? Oh, there was a clue. There was a clue, and was it this picture? Because it had 2 dates.
Coup de Lance by Paul Rubens.
Which one was it? Was it this one?
Hey, there are 2 dates on this painting. 1154 AD and 5154 AL.
Yeah, this one's just 4,000 down, right? No more Bible puzzles. Now we're on to dates, Tails. Now we're on to dates. So yeah, that should be it then. Oh, what's this? Oh. Yes. I thought you were giving me a clue, links about the date. You had me all excited.
William Alexander Mortimer the First, the 12th month of Anno Lucis, 5,190. That's a funny date.
Yeah, it looks like it should just be 190.
Doesn't work, damn it. I really thought I was close. 1,190.
Yeah, 12th
Isn't
month
the right
of Anno
date when you
Lucis.
subtract 4,000? I must have missed a subtlety.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like... Okay, there is something about the month. So... If it's the 12th month, that's... Normally you think that's December. But it's not. It's past. Alright, we're converting, right? Okay, so that means because it's past December, so 12th month, March, so it would be April. Which means it would actually be up a year. It's actually up 1 year, not down a year. Because it's the 12th month. So we're converting it down 4,000, but the year in AL, or whatever, it's already turned in that one, because it's on March. Sorry, no, April. So. Ooh. 90, 91. Oh, I went too far. Okay. Yes, okay, good.
Open sesame.
Okay, you win. Yeah, because it is the minus 4,000, which has it that 90, but because it's in March. Oh my. Interesting.
Let's see what you've been hiding, Lord Mortimer.
Yay, I found a code. My dearest Lord Mortimer, I regret to inform you that it will soon be impossible to ignore pressure from the Russians. Tsarina Catherine has every intention of supporting the Count of Provence and will recognize him as the regent of the Kingdom of France once King Louis has disappeared from the political stage. I'm sorry to announce bad news, but dark times ahead. Your friend Alfred Bauer. Okay, so that's talking about why Emily's here. It's a map of Asia.
Looking map of the Orient, indeed.
This is where we die. Well, there's a lot of screaming, apparently, according to the bird. Sarah! No! Sarah! Sir, your plans to intervene in Belgium are to go ahead as set down. I am to occupy the Prussian army. Your delivery of cannons to Valmy has ensured our victory. As agreed, I have notified the King of Prussia of the invasion plans of Custine and the Army of the North. I will keep the Austrians out of Belgium. I am to quickly return to Paris, as I sense the fate of our King Louis is about to be decided. dishonorably, and it is impossible for me not to intervene. Should you have any missives to give to me, I invite you to go by as per usual our friend, Monsieur Peru. Sincerely yours, Charles Francois Demure, General of the Army of the North. Okay, so that's why 2 of them are here.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
We know Emily and Peru. Hey, I'm glad I leveled up that politics, actually. Oh, it's difficulty 0, never mind.
Moreover, it shows a fair number of sea voyages being organized towards the American continent. No doubt with slaves. How many men are broken in this trade? Tens of thousands each year, according to what people say. It shows the forces present in Africa. This is unexpected activity in this sector. It looks like there are also many unknowns, even for Mortimer.
Well then. Oop, we've got ourselves another paper. Dear Lord Mortimer, I am writing to ask you to persuade President Washington not to sign the Fugitive Slave Act as it stands. We must absolutely legislate on a national level and not allow every state to choose their policy regarding slaves. It was intentionally intended to resolve a conflict between Pennsylvania and Virginia. By signing it, we risk legislating the hunting of blacks. More and more men of little faith are becoming slave hunters, and unable to find any slaves on the run, they kidnap the first black they come across, which they pass off as the wanted runaway. The situation threatens to quickly degenerate. Thank you in advance, your friend John Adams. P.S. Say hello to my daughter Elizabeth for me. About that. I'm sorry, guys. Jeez.
Great.
It's not my fault. I didn't kill her. My lord, I hope this letter will reach you. My hours are numbered. My printing house has been confiscated. I am imprisoned in the fortress of Schisselberg. If by chance you could intervene in my favor, I would be eternally in your debt. The Tsarina Catherine should not be long in banning all Golden Order lodges from her territory. Excuse me. Our horizon has become considerably darker, in the hope that you can help me, your friend, Nikolai Nokyov.
Weakness of the Human Psyche by Guillaume Trimore.
Shepard.
He says, it is possible to drill an idea into someone by constant daily repetition until the mind gives in. And goes on, there are hundreds of good ways to live life, but you only need one to convince the masses that it's the only one possible. The author isn't letting any ethical principles get in his way, is he?
Look, people, this is how you can live a good life. It's lots of fun. Okay! Oh, good, I got 1 point of logic. Shepard. 1 point manipulation. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Look at this, I'm actually getting level 2 and quite a few skills. Oh, this is beautiful. Love it. A gift has been delivered. Timur Shah Durrani, king of Afghanistan, of Punjab, and of Sindhu, of Mashhad, and of Kashmir, should not retain his title much longer. His son Zaman will succeed him as planned. We will then be able to resume negotiations. Okay. Another map. It's a map of the Americas.
This shows the forces present in America.
Yeah, sure, let's check it out.
Forces are pushing toward the west. On it, Mortimer's placed little feather symbols at different points, toward which the Spanish are headed. Could he be fueling Indian resistance to slow down Spain?
You're surrounded with thanks for your services rendered and help in the fight against the Spanish and the conquest of Wuran. A ship bound for Marseilles in France has been chartered. Hidden aboard are a few corpses infected with the plague that is decimating our country at this moment in time. Be very careful when handling these boxes, because if it inadvertently opened, you risk spreading the disease all over France. Mohammed El Kabir. Oh man. So they're trying to say Mortimer's Possibly the reason why there's a plague. My dear friend, as desired, I have been able to gather together my friends to sign the agreement you proposed. This agreement shall be known as the Buttonwood Agreement. If you recall the place where we gathered when you met us for the first time, you will understand why this name was given. Please find enclosed a list of my colleagues: Leonard Bleecker, Smith, Armstrong and Barnell, Samuel March, Andrew Barclay, Benjamin Sixes, John Howard, John Bush, David Reedy. Thanks to your help, we shall soon be able to meet at my place, the Taunton Coffee House. I look forward to seeing you in as soon as possible. Hugh Smith. Full of the golden elixirs. My dear friend, thank you for your words. I do understand your situation. I regret having to confront you militarily. But if the situation obliges me to declare war, then do what you think fit. Under your advisement, with a weary heart, I am off to meet up with the coalition that opposes you. In the hope of serving you again, George, King of Hanover, of the United Kingdom of Britain and Ireland.
It shows the forces present in Europe. It's clear that France is surrounded by her enemies. However, a large number has been underlined in bold. 26 million. I know what it is. It's an estimation of my country's population. All our neighbors have far fewer inhabitants.
Interesting. Let's check out.
The campaign is being prepared in France in favor of Italy. Could Mortimer have decided to finance a war?
We already know he was brokering that deal with getting Sarah to provide cannons to Napoleon. William, whatever your projects, it would seem that our father is against leaving you with a grip on Europe. Russia will soon commit itself to the coalition against your dear France. Don't think you can resist for long. I beseech you, William, not to persist. You are tearing our family apart. Your loving brother, G. P.S. I shall come to your conference, but do you think that holding at the present moment is conductive? G. So is that Godoy Manuel or Sir Gregory Holm? Great Britain. So is Britain. That would be interesting. Because we found out earlier, or at least we believe, that Lord Mortimer is a moniker handed down for generations. My dearest Lord Mortimer, as a friend of China, rest assured that you will be rewarded for your information. You need not worry about any scheming against us from Great Britain. The respective Mr. Courtney will leave with no hope of any arrangements involving us. Your friend, Guilong, Emperor of the Ying Dynasty.
It's locked.
So your plans to intervene in Belgium are to go ahead and set down. Oh, okay, we read that. Let's go into his study. Is that brain?
Preservation using formaldehyde. Just as disgusting as ever.
Woohoo, another book. Oh.
Something strange about this table.
Oh no. Oh no.
The Little Surgeon's Perfect Collection.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Lord Mortimer. Immunity to science. Cool. Is there any fresh blood? There was, screams. Ooh, let's examine the inscriptions.
Strange. I don't recognize the alphabet. I wonder where the pictograms are from. It isn't Egyptian or Hebrew. There are two inscriptions on the sides as well as on the top. No way to know what's underneath. Absolutely no idea what it's for, but I find this cue fascinating. Looks like obsidian or onyx. It must weigh a ton.
Okay, so we can't look underneath it then.
These are feathers. Pigeon, probably.
Okay. Hello, skeleton.
A skeleton by the name of Gustav, if the plaque on the plinth is anything to go by. Mortimer's given a name to his anatomy skeleton. That's morbid.
Oh, it says from someone.
His right hand is missing.
Ah, interesting. Dear Lord Mortimer, as agreed, I have changed your old lock for one of my invention. Drawing inspiration from your doctor friend, Mr. Guillotine, here's the model of your new lock. If you appreciate my prototype. It's difficult to imagine how it all fits together, but it will be located in the middle of the present door. The aim being to alter nothing of the door's functionality, but to add a bit of spice. Depending on the lineup of the wheels, the aforementioned lock will open, or will punish the snooper whose faith is not strong enough. I called my invention the Judgment of Faith, because if a snooper is unable to resist opening it, they will be punished. I hope you'll enjoy the irony of the situation. Gustav Montret, Master. Oh man. I know he's a cool steady. It's got a cool steady. Yeah, no, it's very nice. And by the looks of it, I don't want to be putting my hand anywhere specifically where there's a lock that I don't know. Dear friend, who is the most admirable of all the Olympians? None other than the king of the gods, of course. Unlike his father Kronos, he learned to make equal use of his strength and wisdom. Instead of fearing the power of his children and brothers, he accepted to share the world with them, and fear his thunder and praise his justice. He reigns but doesn't dominate. Is this like a bunch of mathematic equations? I think so. Oh my goodness. Lord Mortimer, the tiger is dying. On your demand, I have attacked Travancore and personally cut the throats of as many Englishmen as possible, though without the help of the French. I cannot hold them off any much longer. My forces are rapidly diminishing in spite of your new rockets. Help us. Tipu Sahib, Sultan of Mysore. Rockets, eh?
Look, a pack of tarot cards. Has he been reading the cards? Mortimer? That would surprise me.
Nah, we're not going to read the draw. I don't think it really matters.
Skulls, chicken legs. Now we all know what that's for. I'm a little surprised at Mortimer. I didn't seem as the type to be organizing little pagan parties, invoking occult powers, and dancing naked under the full moon. I'm more used to seeing cheap charms like this sold by charlatans in Pré Saint-Gervais.
Oh, see, he can sound French sometimes.
3 rusty old nails. They're about 20 centimeters long.
What's a picture of? Brain?
3 rusty old nails.
Je vous proposerai tous un bon French. Oh. C'est Marcel.
That must be for writing the home pigeon messages.
Caramelite water? Dear Lord Mortimer, be assured of my entire devotion. As agreed, the Vendée peasantry will soon rise up. Marseille? Marseilles? My network is striving to increase the pressure on the masses. The decision of the Assembly, which consists of voting the civil constitution of the clergy, is inflaming the region. The people overwhelmingly reject the priests and swear loyalty to the state. If you could ensure that the convention will administer the final blow to the people, the issue will be resolved. Without wishing to direct you, a forced recruitment for a faraway conflict would be a perfect way to arouse the people definitively. Your devoted servant, François Athènes Charles de la Contrie. Hey, key with the fire occult symbol.
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of fire.
I just got the key. Oof. Oof. Yeah, we're doing it. Oh, there's a key for the water symbol. Collector coins. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh gosh, that was a lot of collector coins. Merci beaucoup.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Oh my god, how many collector coins were in that chest?
A table of alchemical elements. So, Lord Mortimer also studies alchemy? It seems like he's interested in everything.
Eesh. Oh, wait, there's more. My dearest friend, our plans are going ahead wonderfully well. The Coinage Act has been voted. Your project of founding the very first Bank of America should not be delayed and will probably be called Union Bank. As for the construction of the White House, it is still to begin in October. I will accept no delays! You can trust me on this. I hope to see you soon. Thomas Jefferson, Secretary of State. Heading to bed, Aimless? Alright. Hey, no worries. You enjoy your rest. The VODs are always up for you to check out later when you get a chance and can devote your brain power on it. It's all good. All good. Oh, hello.
An iron mask. I wonder who it's for.
Oh, I'm familiar with this picture up here as well. I've seen it before. Okay. I think that's everything. Besides this. Oh, wait. Do I have to enter 4 digits to leave? I don't know. I hope not. Let us see if you have the courage to face me alone.
This is my mother's writing. I think a betrayal. What is she up to? Obviously, she wants to lure Mortimer somewhere, but where?
Or is she luring me? Dum dum dum.
The only clue she's left for Mortimer is his stone sword. It must be intentional. It looks like a decorative sword, like from a statue, for example. And judging by the state of it, I'm guessing it's been left outside for a long time. I have absolutely got to find out where it came from.
Oop. I took it. Was it in here? Yes. No? Okay, before I leave, I want to make sure, because I don't know if I'm coming back to the study later. Did I find anything and everything? I think so. Yep. Should be alright. Nothing else on this globe? It appears not. Oh yeah, there's this, though.
It's locked. Oh, shit.
Oh, it is locked.
Get out of here now.
Oh, that's just the bird. No! Don't click it. Don't click it. I just want to examine.
Looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side.
I'm just going to examine the lever.
Looks like the same as the one on the other side.
Inverted date. Two, three. Oh. It does look inverted, you're right. I'm scared because there's that letter saying that. Nine. Wait. Yeah, we had 1191. We need 9919. Okay. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. So this one would be a 1. It's 1, 1. But is it? Oh, wait, this is the other side of it. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, because we need the 1161 on the other side. Because this is the same lock. Oh my gosh. Because, yeah, so the 1, 2, 3... No, shoot. So 5. So I need to click this 5 times to make the 1 go to the other side, right? Oh, wait. Yeah. No. 4 clicks? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 2, 3, 4. 4. All right. That doesn't... No, it'd be 5. Because there's 10 numbers on it, right? So it'd be 5 clicks to get it onto the other side. Not 4. Because there's 10 numbers on here, so if it's on one side, you'd have to do half to get to the other. Put your hands into your coat.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side.
Yeah, I didn't wear my coat today and stuff. Don't cut off my hand. Oh. Oh, no, okay. Okay, yeah, no, this isn't the one where I put my hand inside.
Well, better not dwell on it then.
Oh, I didn't get stuck in there at least. Ooh, Master of Escape. 1 point of subterfuge. Hey. Oh, good. Now it's only 1 point next level. Yes. Okay, find out the origin of the sword. Okay. Okay, so I'm looking for a statue. I've already looked around here. It's possibly missing a sword. Come on. Oh, that's the end. Oh, okay. I could have met Peru under strange circumstances. Maybe I didn't go all the way around the thing there. I got to know Waldo. Oh. Come on, level 8 too. Level 8, level 8, level 8. Yes! 2 levels! Haha! Oh, 8 points. Nice. Let's get the version up. Let's get this up. We'll get this. Oh, that feels good. So I can actually use some of these skills. There we go. So we can finally use science. It looks like there's a bunch of stuff that's been using science. Same with erudition. Erudition. Oh, if I do that, then I actually have access to all the points. Yeah, let's do that. Because that was the one thing, is I couldn't pick a lot of stuff just because I didn't have a single point in it. So now I can do everything. I can finally do the encyclopedia! Oh, yes! Yes, 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 yes. Oh, that's lovely. That is lovely. Still need more of those. At this point now it's just learn stuff. Maybe I'll do politics. Try to get this up to level 2. Because it's cheaper. Any other politics? Bam! There we go. Now I'll only need 2 more points to reduce the efforts of that. Alright, not bad, not bad. Let's just quickly look. Let's see here. Yeah, should be fine.
This note is about a meeting with Lord Mortimer.
There's no doubt about it.
I need to find out where the sword that came with it's from in order to find Mother.
Okay, I got some more traits. Let's check out that. Or talents? Water went down the wrong way. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, Jack of all trades. You gain 10% more experience at the end of the quest. Because I have 1 point in everything. Alright, well, that'll help. Oh, and we're not even done episode 2 yet. So we still have this going for 3, 4, 5. Oh, that'll actually help a lot. Experience is also increased by 5%. Point in vigilance. Point in agility. So bad. There was one. That I should have gotten though. Where is it? We're using one of every item. Oh, because that was a new chapter, right? I don't think I used one of everything. Oh, fail 2 confrontations. Using manipulation costs you 1 extra effort point. Oh, ugh, no, I don't want that. I don't want tactless. This costs you 1 extra. Ugh, yuck, I do not like these failed confrontation ones. Or maybe it's a trait. Use exactly 1 consumable of each type during a quest. Okay. I guess because I didn't use it all. I'm winning, Tails! I'm winning slowly! Slowly, I'm getting there. I'm just trying to... I need the rest of these. How about traits? Only 3 more traits left to go. Alright.
You're joking, I hope. Don't tell me you've done that.
Really? How do you expect me to guess?
Oh, for God's sake, just ask them.
Yeah, let's spy on them. I mean, they're going to see me leave if I just go, right?
We must absolutely inform Sir
Oh,
Gregory.
I'm a snooper.
How long has he been trying to collect all the spears?
I must have brought him the first one 20-odd years ago.
Do you know if he has managed to get the original?
Well, in any case, he's got all the ones we had at the Vatican. He made me replace them with copies. But I don't understand your reaction. I'm sure it is nothing serious.
Interesting.
I can see very well you do not understand. You have done nothing less than sign our death warrants, and still you don't understand.
Someone is listening.
What? Monsieur de Richet, why not join us rather than find yourself eavesdropping?
I didn't want to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
Of course you didn't.
I didn't expect him to walk right in front of the freaking painting. Tactless. Yeah, I know. I thought I was going to be hiding right by the plant, right there.
I didn't mean to spy on you, but you caught my attention.
Thought he'd be like at the corner, like, Well, let's reassure them. It's like it's okay, guys.
Please excuse me if I interrupt, gentlemen. I didn't want to disturb you. Please, carry on. Your Eminence, you were talking about the Holy Spear, if I remember correctly. The one that killed Christ on the cross. Is that right?
Indeed, Louis. I was just telling Mr. von Wagner about the Lord Mortimer's keen interest in the relic. He's been collecting them for years in the hope that he'll find the real one.
Enough.
Ooh, he's not happy about me knowing
Please
this.
leave us, monsieur. His Eminence and I wish to finish our discussion alone.
Then you shouldn't be out in the open. Tactless. I'm sorry, Tails. I totally misread your thing. You're asking me if I'm winning, not that I am winning. I like to think that I'm winning. I like to think that I'm doing an exceptionally wonderful job. And that, you know, I was hoping that the bruise in my face would be gone by now, but apparently not. So, I guess I can't say I am fully winning. While I am winning, there's also that, it's not a flawless victory, let's put it that way. Alright, so the sword says is weathered, like it was outside for a very long time. So there's the wharf, where I came from. If I was victory to those too afraid to take chances. Exactly. It's like trying to do bicycle hits in Rocket League. Sometimes you accidentally hit it inside your own net. Other times, it's a great clear. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about, eh, Tails? You've probably seen it happen enough times. That's exactly look cool. And when it shows the the replay of you doing it, you're like, oh, spring bad's like, whoocha, look at me hitting that ball. Boom. Such a perfect hit. Oh, it went in my net. But look how sweet I look doing it. Where was the entrance? It's this big scary doors. Ah, there we are.
Lord Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
Okay, so it's not... I can't go to the wharf. Where have I not gone? This is grayed out. Is that upstairs? Garden. Oh. Underground. Ooh. Exterior garden. Looks like there's a door from the portrait gallery. Okay. Seems like a lengthy game. Never mind multiple playthroughs. Now the real question is, would that much really be changed? If it's anything like the Telltale games, the same people either die or end up...
I've retrieved everything.
Yeah, royal jellies. Or if you save them at one point, they die anyways at a later point. So while Emily was killed right here for me, she probably would have died anyways eventually. Because they can't have, like, too many endings and branchy things. They've got to start connecting at some point. I think the start gets affected, but end up generally with the same conclusions. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I've got enough golden elixir. I went through here before to get to... Yes. Through that doorway now. Yep, perfect, okay. Hello, Washington.
Is everything all right, my young friend?
Ask him about the
Mr.
sword.
President, you might be able to help me. I'd like to know where that sword comes from. Any idea?
It reminds me of the statues in the garden. I can't guarantee it, but you ought to go and see. You never know, do you?
Thank you, Mr. President.
So yes,
You're
it is
quite
in the
welcome.
garden.
See you soon.
I think he... yeah, he did something to that dribble. Maybe he finally ate, so it's not hungry. Oh, was it still there? I didn't see it. Maybe it was just hiding in a crease. Oh gosh, I'm full on all of my items now. Love it. I know everybody's like looking for it now. Yeah, we already went through here. Oh, right.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
I'm full though. Okay. I was running around scooping everything up, thinking things, you know, got replaced and so on. But now... Glad I didn't go too crazy with using items. Although I guess as you level up, you're getting things a little bit cheaper and everything. Ooh, hello.
There's the alchemical symbol of the earth on the lid.
Aha! Because I got... Love it. Love it. Level 2. Totally worth getting those skill points. Ooh, talent unlocked quick. What's that? Oh, because I used it. Yes, okay. Oh, I can use royal jelly. I'll happily do that. There. More berries. Another book. I guess that goes up to the garden. Hello, servant.
I am sorry, sir, but the conference room is under preparation and is consequently inaccessible to guests.
Yes, it's inaccessible to the guests. Quite. Oh, so I could go straight here, apparently, somehow. Oh, so now I can actually use the other stairs. Fine. For the longest time, I could only go down one. One flight of stairs.
The sword probably came from this garden, but what could it have been used for?
For a statue. Ooh, another book. Oh. What?
Golden elixir.
Somebody stashing some elixirs in the bush. Peru.
Well, Monsieur de Richet, what brings you here?
What was he immune to again? Immunity questioning. That is etiquette. Okay, so yeah, no questioning. Don't do that.
To tell the truth, I was wondering the same thing about you.
It's rare for guests to wander
Ooh,
about
there we
the
go.
garden. I wanted to be alone for 5 minutes.
You look worried.
Worried? No. Resolved would be a more exact term.
Resolved to do what?
What's the point in answering? You wouldn't believe me anyway. I'll be leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know. Be seeing you.
Tell me, aren't you even curious?
Curiosity killed a cat, Monsieur de Richet. I admit, I may have judged you wrongly. Watching you seek out Mortimer's little secrets might even be amusing if I didn't already know the consequences. See you later.
What happened to you, monsieur?
It's time for me to assume the consequences of my choices. I've sold my soul to the devil. Now it's time to pay.
That's interesting. This. There's a spool of wire. Huh. Okay, well this was my entrance. So I guess I could go back inside through that, which was locked for okay, what? Whatever.
Ariadne. In Greek mythology, she helped Theseus get through the labyrinth. Looks like there's a crack in the region of the heart. I guide the sword that will kill the monster. Let's see.
Yeah.
A crack as long as my finger. What's going to happen if I've got it wrong?
Get it wrong? Like, what are you talking about? Ooh. I like items. Well, I'm full now. Alright, so. Center of the maze. So, the mortar was just letting you roam around with crackle puzzles. Yeah, I know exactly. I was sitting there going, Oh, hello.
Here's the famous Ariana's thread, thanks to which, if I remember rightly, Theseus avoided getting lost in the labyrinth.
Yeah, but this thread is going like right through. What a cheat. What a cheat.
Pasiphae, daughter of Perseus and sister of Circe. She
I
married
teleported
Minos
over.
and became the queen of Crete. Deliverance alone suffices not to wash away my humiliation.
Alright, let's continue anyways.
I totally did teleport over. Ah!
I wonder what this kiosk is doing in the middle of the garden. Too cramped to be able to do much. Well, there must be something going on there.
Okay. I'm guessing this goes back.
Ariadne.
Pull out the sword. Oh,
Try something else.
interesting. Okay.
Ariadne. I guide the sword that will kill the monster.
Okay, so sword goes after the monster. She says she guides, so it's probably wherever this cord is leading to. So it's not the entrance through the maze, but where I should be putting the sword. Hey, collector's coin. There's another statue here.
Daedalus. He's the architect of the labyrinth.
Oh,
And if
Daedalus.
I'm not mistaken, he's also the father of Icarus.
Let's translate.
I am the architect of my own demise.
Yeah, don't need to observe the crack because he doesn't get the sword. Way better than Icarus. I know, right? So the guess for flying so close to the sun. What a loser. Oh boy.
Theseus, son of Aegeus. He's the one who slayed the Minotaur. Wrongly positioned, I am the blind hero. I wasn't expecting an inscription like that. I wonder if Mother managed to solve this enigma.
Probably. It's pretty easy. I mean, first plaque.
Minos, son of Zeus and Europa. If I remember correctly, he was the king of Crete.
Okay.
Married to Pasiphae, he had many children, including the famous Ariadne, whom history remembers for her thread. Hey, there's a crack in that statue. His gesture sealed his fate.
Eh?
The crack is in the region of the heart.
Okay. Why is there big scary music there? Ha!
Asterion. It is rare to see him like this. In general, he's represented with the head of a bull, with the features of the Minotaur.
The famous son of Minos and Pasiphae.
I am the cursed child. Let's go.
Okay, I wanted to go with where the thread is. Son of a...
Icarus.
Jeez, guitar.
The son of Daedalus and Nocrate. Impossible to mistake him with those wings. After flying too close to the sun, they came unstuck and he fell to his death. Pity. I am the innocent one, sacrificed for the sins of the father. Well, let's keep going.
A small leaf, I know, right? Oh. Trait. Hello. Oh, hello. I've got all the traits now. Translated all the plaques of the statues in the garden. Sweet!
This is Thursday.
That's Oh, so that is leading to the gazebo. Wait, what? I think I got confused. Okay, yeah, no, I remember coming this way. Go around. Oh, hey, there we go, another key. So that goes on that side. Comes around this way. And the string ends here.
Theseus.
Oh!
He's the son of Aegeus. He became the mythical king of Athens, the unifying king. Pity, he's generally only remembered for having slayed the Minotaur. I wonder if Mother managed to solve this enigma.
Okay. Well, it showed the... There's already a bunch of swords in the other guy. That one father guy, it made a specific point to point out the crack. Plus there's crazy music.
Ariadne. In Greek mythology, Ariadne helped Theseus out of the labyrinth. I guide the sword that would kill the monster. If I recall the Iliad, Ariadne is none other than the daughter of Minos and Pasiphae. She was in love with Theseus and helped him in his quest to kill the Minotaur in return for a promise of marriage if he defeated the monster. She gave him a reel of thread so that he could find his way back through the labyrinth, which was famous for being unsolvable. But once the beast was slain, the gallant was quick to abandon her on an island. Turns out heroes are not what they once were.
I know, I was like, alright, I had my lay. See you later. Peace. Oh, I'm dumb. I could have spent one of those other things for a free skill check and picked up one of the many ones that are lying around. Okay, so
Asterion.
here's normally the bowl. That's sad.
This statue has a crack in it. The crack is thin and about as long as a finger. I should be able to thrust in my sword.
Well, this is the beast.
Right. We'll soon see.
That looks right. Nothing happened though.
Asterion.
Next statue. Hey, ZHN, how's it going? We're running around currently, stabbing random statues with swords.
Minos.
How's your evening going for you, sir?
The crack is in the region of the heart.
Like, this one's specifically talking about a region. Like... Okay, what? Am I missing something? Like... There's no clicks, no whirs. Okay, what's the plaque say?
It's up to the just to deliver judgment. Truth unlocks all possibilities.
What?
Pasiphae, daughter of Perseus and sister of Circe. She married Minos and became the queen of Crete.
Alright, well, let's continue anyways.
I mean, there's a hand thingy.
What is that? It's like a sort of opening mechanism.
There's a hole there. Oh, hey, I can study it for free.
Knowing Mortimer, I bet it's booby-trapped. There's a little hole at the fingers. I'm pretty sure if I get it wrong, I'll get pricked. Damn you, Mortimer. Reminds me of traps I studied in Egyptian tombs.
Okay, then. I don't need to
It's up
examine
to
this.
the just to deliver judgment. Truth unlocks all possibilities.
So, okay. Alright, no guitar, by hand. I don't want but by hand. I don't want but by hand.
Minos.
He and his queen, Pasiphae, were the monarchs of Crete.
His gesture sealed his fate.
His gesture sealed his fate.
In mythology, King Minos was known as a wise and just king, despite the fact that he deceived Poseidon. As punishment, his country was devastated by the white bull of the sea god, and his wife became passionately in love with it. From their union, Asterion was born, sadly known to us as the Minotaur. The illegitimate child, the child of shame, who had a sorry fate. And to think that Minos ended up as a judge of the underworld. Decidedly, the high and mighty always manage to get away with it.
So... that doesn't sound like a good guy. So yeah, this bull guy's innocent.
Asterion. I am the cursed child.
Yeah, the cursed child.
Let's go.
And we have to go after...
Theseus. He's the son of Aegeus.
Minos is
He
at
became
fault.
the
Yeah, that's what it
mythical
looks
king
like
of
there.
Athens, the unifying king. Pity, he's generally only remembered for having slayed the Minotaur. I wonder
Okay,
if
so
Mother managed to solve this enigma.
he's fine. The wife is fine. Child is fine. Icarus was fine. Those were all innocent. Yeah, it looks like he's the only guy who's done something bad. He's no hero, but he's yeah. It looks like this guy's the only one with a sorry, shady... whatchamacallers. He's a prick. He better not get me pricked, though. Please don't cut off my hand, please. Please, please. Oh, thank God. Oh, I think it must have, because, yeah, there's the blood here. Ooh, analytical. Wait, another trait? Oh! So there's more and more still. Even though it looked like there's only one. Ah, cool. Oh. Oh no, not another vision. Ha!
Again?
As he falls down the stairs. Oh, this one's intense. There's already blood down and going through the other nostril, too.
You can't be serious, Manuel. You know that's not going to happen.
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything. Even to...
Agreed? I wasn't aware you had a choice.
What's going on here?
What now? What else must I do to win back my freedom?
Obey me. Now get out.
Interesting. Well, those two are working together on something.
What was that? That's the third time in 3 days.
I like how he's always instantly, boom, blood gone, but can't really clean up the rest of his face. Yeah, look at all this blood. So I guess...
See if you're in there, Mother.
I guess, yeah, that must have been the trap that cuts off your hand if you get it wrong. Ugh. Dodged a bullet there. Glad we used our skills.
A fragment of amber. Bandages. Someone's been patching themselves up. Looks like my mother took advantage of being in hiding to change her bandages, huh? This is silk. She must have used her own clothes.
If I'm inspecting.
Bandages are pretty basic. She'll be lucky if she doesn't get an infection.
Don't know if we really need to notice anything. Should be fine. Oop. Shinies.
Hey, a Russian ruble. I wonder what it'd be worth today.
Oh. Is this a servant? Oh, it is a servant. We were right! One of the servants is being used for something. Oh, sir. This is what happened to the servants where
What's happened?
they gave me the amber. Okay, am I getting knocked out? What's up?
Don't
move!
Wait, I'm not armed.
Who are you?
Good God, Mother, what have you...
Tell me who you are!
She doesn't recognize her own son. Interesting. Really, Peru trusts me now. Oh man. Good work, Louis. Haha. Oh, hey. All right, so let's. I think we did it here perfectly. Yeah. Seem to have went along all right there. Boom, level 2. So all of these are now reduced by 3 points. Love it. Okay, what else comes up often that I feel needs to have 2 points off of it? Science has been coming up quite a bit. Same with manipulation, though. There's been a couple agilities. Not many, though. Theology. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah. A lot of theology. Cultism. It's come up a lot. A whole bunch, actually. What's this one? Questioning. Alright, occultism. That's the closest to theology we've got here. It's an occult and religious symbols. Or geography, history. Dueling or French slapping, yes. I don't have any of my... I didn't bring my gloves. Whoop. Into the lion's den. Hey! We finished episode 2! Well, which means we're starting to get into the meat and potatoes of the game now. We're on to episode 3 of 5. Okay, episode 1, lots of great story. We went through that pretty easily. It was great. Episode 2, what the hell? That was like filled with Bible puzzles and mythology and oh my goodness, dates. This was like an episode solely on solving puzzles. It was crazy. Oh my goodness, we spent so much time on our puzzles. I'm scared to think about how long it would have taken had you guys not been here to help me. Alright, we are on to the Conclave.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything. Even to...
But you do realize
Grim
your
Dawn?
mother will have to accept the
Summoners.
consequences of her acts.
I like Summoners. I haven't played it long enough.
Search will prove
Or I should say, in such a long time, I can't quite recall what
I'll be leaving now
the
because
class
whatever it
combination
is
was
you're up
for
to,
it.
I do not want to know.
Occultist.
Since then, we have become one.
Something else, I think.
We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with 2 faces.
Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
So that was a little backstory there, I suppose. Bam, got those. Alright. So I am currently trying to get occultism up. Do we have an occultism? I would like science. Oh wait, I just got science, I think. Linguistics. There we go, we can do that one. Occultism, beautiful, beautiful. That puts that 1 point. The only other one that's close is questioning. Yeah, there we go. Could be. I need to pick it up again. I never did finish it. I bought the expansion pack and everything too. I think I've only ever... Maybe... Gosh. Yeah, I never got that far into it. I mean, I enjoy it, but I just keep... Yeah. Doing stuff. Doing other games. Like this. Maybe I'll have to have a sub Grim Dawn night someday. We could all go in, have fun. I know there's a few people here who have it.
Don't move.
Disconcerted. Someone threw you off balance. The cost of increases when using your skills. How dare you?
Wait, I don't...
So you've come
I'm
at
no longer
last.
anymore.
Easy. Let me turn around. Oh my god, Mother, what has happened to you?
Who are you?
What? But, Mother,
Who are you?
it's me, Louis, your son.
No, you lie. You won't catch me out like that. Louis isn't here. He obeys his mother. He would never have come here.
Mother, I don't know what you've been through, but lower your arm, please.
You think I was born yesterday, do you? But it won't work.
I'm begging you.
One day you will fall.
Mother!
Why are you here?
Oh. It's time to go home, Mother. Wait. Do I have Sarah on here? Ah, yeah, you're dead. Ah, Sarah. Ah, to be discovered. Yeah, I'm here to save you. That's ultimately what it was.
I'm here to help you. You have nothing to fear.
If only it were so simple. You are evil incarnate. Every word that comes out of your mouth is sharper than a razor blade.
I don't wish you any harm. Really, Mother. It's me, Louis.
Don't speak to me about him. You will never get him.
What happened
Mother,
to her?
stop torturing yourself. It really is me, Louis. How can I convince you?
If you really are who you say you are, what was the saying I taught you?
You've been telling it to me since I was 3 years old, Mother. How could I ever forget it?
Always keep your mind rational.
And open, and open. Right, well, and open. I guess we'll do conviction.
And open.
You knew it. You are smart.
I don't think I could fail there.
You're getting me muddled up. Tell me, rather, whose place were we at when I told you I was coming here?
Mother, I really am your son. You can't trick me. We were in Paris. We were investigating an art dealer.
His name?
Oh, for Von Bolsch. It was a B. I think it was Von Borchert. Anybody else remember? I know it was like a V. Von B. Would it be Botcher? It's either Borcha or Bolcher. I think it's Borcha.
I just told you, you can't trick me. His name was Von Borchert.
My
Okay,
God,
thank God.
everything is lost then. I refuse to believe it's really you, Louis. Otherwise, all this would be for nothing.
Mother, I don't know what happened to you, but don't worry. Everything is going to be fine. I'm here for you and...
No! I ordered you not to come with me.
That
I
names would be
received a
French.
letter
Yeah.
and Lord Mortimer informed me of your disappearance. So I took the...
No! 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 It's not true. It's a nightmare. Don't tell me that. Have you spoken to him?
Oh,
Yes?
shit. She's completely panicked because I spoke to Mortimer. It seems she's afraid of what he might have said to me about her.
Did he speak to you?
Of course, he wasn't here when I. Is she afraid of what? Yeah, sure. Let's do some psychology
Mother,
on her.
I don't know what you're imagining, but don't worry. Everything will be all right. If you're worried about what I might think about Elizabeth Adams, honestly...
Oh, Louis! Elizabeth is the last of my worries right now. I did what I could for her, but it was too late. Very well. Rational and open, Louis. Since you arrived on the island, has anything strange happen to you?
Depends
Yes.
on what you mean by strange.
Murder, having visions to my mother with one hand less. They're all good. Yeah, I've got 3 blunders. I mean, they're all... I guess the strangest thing has been our visions, right? Because we've had 3 of them and they've been true. I don't want... Yeah, let's do visions
Like
first.
me having visions, for example?
I knew it! It started!
Oh.
Hell,
Louis,
she's
I just
panicking.
wish I...
Yes, it's happened to me. Like when I was a boy. I find myself in someone else's body for the space of a dream.
Have you ever dreamed of a different place to the one where you were sleeping without being able to explain it?
No. But Mother, don't worry. I'm not losing my mind. Everything is fine. You took me a
is that happening to
concoction calm me
her?
down when I was little. So, just make
That'd
some for
explain
me
why
once you
she's
get
so
back home.
befuddled then.
Migraines? Loss of consciousness? Loss of control?
No, rest assured. All is well. I promise you.
What else?
Oh. Aw. Elizabeth murder isn't too strange. Thanks for a puppet
Personally,
baby.
I think that you being missing for 3 days and then me finding you underground, minus a hand, well, that qualifies as strange, don't you think?
Oh no!
My
Oh,
hand
okay,
is
well.
not important for the moment. If that's the only thing you found that shocks you, then all is well. Now shut up and listen to me. We might still have a chance. Something of utmost
As it shows
importance
here in
is
the
going to
moment.
play out right here.
What are you talking about?
A conference, Louis. I should think all Mortimer's guests have arrived by now, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
Yes.
Since this morning.
Perfect. The conference will be able to begin.
Indeed. It shouldn't be long and...
Let me finish. We haven't time. You will attend this conference, and you must find out what Mortimer is up to. Don't trust him, Louis. Understood? Louis, I made a mistake by coming here.
Oh,
We are
whoops.
in the lion's den.
What do you mean?
Mortimer, Holm, their guests, watch what happens. Do you think it's normal that the representatives of the most powerful nations are here all on their own without anyone else? On an island in the middle of nowhere in total secrecy?
No, not really, but...
Louis! They shape the world. They manipulate us. Everything is
voice.
decided here and now. They create and break states, provoke wars, destitute governments, or decide who will be their leaders. Open your eyes!
God, mother.
Calm yourself, please.
Although we've already saw
Nothing is
that.
impossible for them. They are capable of reaching everyone, wherever they may be. Through high society banquets, they model the future of us all, and it isn't at all an issue for them.
And? What do you propose?
It's time to act, my son. You will go to this conference, and from the inside, you'll do everything you can to prevent Mortimer's plan from going ahead smoothly. We can talk later. I'll explain everything.
But why?
Do as I say, Louis. It's of the utmost importance. Beware of Mortimer. He won't let anything stand in his way.
You promised me that after...
Yes, after. Go now.
Yes, Mother, I'm going. One more thing, Mother. Emily Hillsborough, Emma's sister, came to this island looking for her sister. She probably won't hesitate to take revenge and...
There's the bell.
It's the signal that the conference is starting, Louis. Don't be concerned about the Duchess. She's the last of our worries.
Yes, okay, mother. I'm quiet, yes. Alright. Now I gotta find the way back. Well, now. Things certainly are getting interesting. Maze, 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 maze. Okay, so I can go through these doors now. Yeah. And having one hand and being bloody is the last of your worries, son. Yeah, it's like, okay. Alright. Attend the conference. I'm here, I'm sorry.
Monsieur de Richet, you're the only one missing at the conference.
Then let me
Please join the
in.
guests.
Oh, in other words, this isn't the conference? Well, that's the library. Okay. Is the conference? Nope. Hello? Where is everyone? Sir is lost.
Monsieur de Richet, you are expected at the conference. Please take the door to your left to join the guests.
Oh, fine. They're hurting me. They're not letting me go where I want to go. I'm ready. Oh. Oh yeah, I wasn't too far away at least. Ga-ding, 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 ga-ding. Yes, I'm supposed to.
I have suspected
Stop Mortimer from doing things. I'm guessing talking to Mortimer last is going to be important. Yep.
Ah.
No!
I've been expecting you.
Fuck!
Thank you for joining us.
That was him
We're
right
about to
there.
begin our conference. Let me explain what is at stake.
Thank you kindly. But what do you expect
Son of
me
a-
exactly? My mother's the one who's supposed to attend, not me.
That is indeed what was initially intended. Unfortunately, she still hasn't been found, and my guests can't stay here indefinitely. The conference must begin, and it would be truly beneficial to the Order to join in the project. Consequently, I would like you to replace her during her absence. What is at stake here is of the utmost importance.
It's important that the French Order gets their say. And should you need any advice,
Oh, there it
don't worry,
is.
you are not alone, Louis.
Very well. Can you give me a brief explanation of the aim of it all?
Of course, Louis, I was coming to that. The aim of these meetings is to bring together the most influential people
Son of a...
in order to think together about the future.
But the future of who?
Of the world, Louis.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
In concrete terms, how do you organize your discussions?
A conference is always organized the same way. There are two masters of ceremony who determine an important
nice
subject.
skill choice.
You and Sir Gregory, I presume.
Exactly. We shall be the masters of ceremony. It was our obligation to each bring to the table several guests in order to debate a subject. Once the debate is closed, a decision will be made by a vote of all the participants.
By a unanimous vote. If the project is not agreed on by all, then it will be rejected.
And neither of the two masters of ceremony have the right to vote.
It's up to the guests alone to decide, Louis. In other words, us.
Gregory and myself are merely the go-betweens. Finally, if the project is validated, each guest goes home and starts working to make it happen.
It can take years.
Oh, jeez.
Do you often hold this kind of society dinner?
In general, once a year, but in actual fact it tends to be events that dictate our gatherings.
How long have you been active?
Oh, this tradition has more or less always existed, Louis. It has continued from generation to generation.
Can you give me an example of an event that was decided here before being implemented in the outside world?
Well, take the French Revolution. It was decided right here 2 years before its implementation in France.
Concerning the case of the French Revolution, I wasn't invited. But as far as the American Revolution is concerned, Louis, I can testify that we planned it 5 years before implementing it, for example.
I guess that's everything.
Louis, let me keep you a moment.
Who do we trust, Mortimer or my mom?
I would like to let you in on a secret before we begin, because I'm going to need your assistance. You see, the project I'm going to present concerns the territory of Louisiana in North America. It's currently Spanish territory, and I'm going to make the proposition to the Assembly for it to become French.
But how does that concern me?
Well, you see, I prepared this project with your mother. We began thinking about a crazy idea. Unfortunately, Sarah went missing before getting the bigger picture. I don't intend to stop at Louisiana. My idea is to increase the territory of the United States.
Whoa,
the
whoa, whoa,
first
whoa,
stone
whoa.
of this vast project consists of getting Spain to cede Louisiana to France. Once it becomes French, France will hand it over to the United States, which will then allow them to double the size of their territory. And that's where you come in. France and the United States, hand in hand, two democracies illuminating the world.
I don't know, man.
Lord Mortimer, I'm sure you're aware that Louisiana is hardly prime quality land. I wouldn't be exaggerating to call it marshland. How is acquiring land they won't know what to do with going to strengthen the United States?
Think further, Louis. The United States won't stop there. Once they've acquired Louisiana, nothing will stop them. All they would have to do then is keep pushing toward the west to take the whole North American continent.
So you intend to get rid of the Spanish?
They are purely transitory. This is the settlers' home. It is natural for them to want to develop their nation to become one of the greatest powers of this world. As for the Spanish, there are just a handful of them actually on site, and if need be, we'll see to it that they are sufficiently occupied in Europe so that their focus is not on the North American continent. Moreover, Spain really only cares about its colonies in South America. It's hardly my fault if they are not capable of seeing the potential in the North American territories. The concept of royalty is from bygone times. It is time to lead the way to democracy. Take a look at them. Apart from President Washington, they all belong to monarchies. Do you really think they won't resist? Of course they'll fight, fearful as they are of losing their precious privileges. But the world needs visionaries, like you, like your mother. It's a pity Sarah isn't here to see it. She only knew about a tiny part of the project. I hope I can count on you, Louis. It's time to start now.
I don't know.
I must ask you to keep it to yourself for the time being. Take a seat, follow the discussions. We'll have an opportunity to catch up later, and you'll be able to let me know your thoughts.
Blast it, Mother. You didn't know about everything. His project is commendable. Why tell me to beware? Could you have gotten it wrong?
I can tell you that someone,
My friends, I propose we get started.
So the real question is, what's Mortimer get out of all that? That's the problem. So there has to be something
First of
else
all,
too.
I would like to thank you for taking the time to come.
The honor is ours, my lord.
As per our custom, here we are all together to discuss the face of tomorrow's world. Even though there may be certain tensions between our nations, I must ask you to keep an open mind. As Sarah de Richet is unable to be among us, please welcome Louis de Richet, who will represent the Golden Order and will vote on its behalf when the time comes.
Welcome among us, Louis.
Welcome, Monsieur. I hope he'll be more effective than his mother regarding the protection of the King of France. The Order has proved particularly inefficient.
Come, Manuel, you're not going to spoil our visit. The Order's mission was not to protect King Louis XVI, as far as I am aware.
We are talking about a king of divine blood, for goodness sake. It seemed obvious to me he needed protecting. If the Golden Order wants to pride itself on being an influential organization, it should have kept him alive.
Ooh, should I put Godoy in his place? Because he's,
I'm sorry about the fate of the King of France, Duke Manuel. However, I'm surprised at your remark. How can a man like me have changed the course of things where a man like you, powerful, capable of influencing international politics, was unable to do any better?
Perhaps we may begin, Lord Mortimer.
Valid complaint.
Certainly.
I like his response.
I have a dream that our nations will continue to support each other.
Like, they're a
More
shadow
now than
organization.
ever
They can't really...
Dream
They can only do so much.
For the sake of common good, we will do what it takes to ensure stability in the modern world. I have a dream that we shall lead by example and ensure that the American territory may remain in peace.
Thank you for the thought, Lord Mortimer, but I don't see where you're leading.
I'm coming to it, Mr. President. I need not remind you that North America is currently divided between the United States on the east coast and Spain, which occupies the remaining 2/3 of the continent. Well, I propose that Spain cede the center of the continent to France, namely all of Louisiana.
Louisiana? But, well, it is not for sale. Lord Mortimer, I sincerely hope I have not come all this way just to hear you ramble on about what Spain should and should not do. When we went to all the trouble of gaining the territory a few years ago, it was not just to lose it today. Have I made myself clear?
What did I tell you, William? You speak of union, and yet here you are, about to tear us apart.
Duke Manuel, I perfectly understand you. But rest assured, you will soon adore my proposition. You shall see.
Well, since you give me the choice, my good fellow, allow me to doubt it. However, I am impatient to hear what Spain could possibly gain from the sale of Louisiana.
I never spoke of a sale, my good fellow.
What? I do not understand.
There is one more territory left to conquer, if I'm not mistaken, in the northwest. It is, of course, occupied by your notorious Indians, but...
We shall soon be rid of the savages, so that is not a question.
Duke Manuel, I believe that Spain should cede Louisiana to France, free of charge.
This is utterly grotesque, Lord Mortimer. What a strange example you set for your young protégé. Isn't that so, Monsieur de Richet? Do you understand anything of this proposition?
Oh, they stopped the Americans from attacking them to get it by force. Don't understand how to protect you from the British.
If I were you, Senor Godoy, I would think twice before stirring up a scandal.
I beg your pardon?
Given the size of your colonies, you won't be able to keep them for long. A number of countries are eyeing them as we speak. The United States would have no trouble taking them. For all intents and purposes, you have no army in place. By wanting to keep everything, you risk losing it all, especially your colonies in South America, which are far more valuable to you.
That is indeed the danger, Duke Manuel. If it comes to war over Louisiana, you will lose. And probably a good deal more than you now imagine.
That's what Mortimer was saying earlier.
You are indeed a dark horse, aren't you?
I must say, William, I find your project mostly disfavors me. I thought you were my friend.
And I am, Mr. President. That is why I'm doing everything in my power to calm your expansionist fervor. France, in Louisiana, should persuade you not to attempt anything to take the territory by force. Louisiana is a vast wetland where you would needlessly lose most of your troops. It would weaken you and offer certain nations the perfect opportunity to take back your famous United States.
I am protecting you from yourself, George. Trust me.
I understand. But with friends like you, sir, I certainly don't need any more enemies. I hope you know what you're doing.
Am I imagining things, or does it look like Washington isn't aware of Mortimer's plan?
Not to put too fine a point on it, Lord Mortimer, but I doubt the Holy See would be in favor of Catholic Louisiana being handed over to secular revolutionaries and king killers.
I should think Monsieur de Richet has an opinion on this subject, does he not?
Okay. Yeah, Mortimer has maps of everything. I can't say that, no. France does not need to seek the Pope's opinion. That would not go over well. Yeah, no, he's got things planned everywhere.
I saw in Mortimer's secret study, he had anticipated movements of troops across Italy. I wouldn't be surprised if he's planning an invasion of Italy by France, and if I push the notion a bit further, I can well imagine that Bonaparte's cannons, financed by the Order, will be used for that purpose. The noose is tightening around poor Piaggi's neck without him even realizing it.
I don't know if I'm the best person to speak about that, Your Eminence.
Yeah.
Well, I think that the French army will enter Italy, and that the Vatican will do whatever France demands of it, if the Vatican wants to retain its place.
You are joking, I hope. Lord Mortimer, I did not come here to listen to such nonsense.
What makes you think that, Monsieur de Richet?
Well, Monsieur Bonaparte, here present, has ordered a large number of cannons, and I wouldn't be surprised if they were to be used to keep Italy under control.
Come, sir. What a strange idea. I have enough on my plate with issues in Corsica.
If you say so.
You see, you're...
But Corsica is not where the cannons are to be delivered, is it?
Aye, but... Louis, you are quick-witted. I like you.
You seem to be overlooking something, Messieurs les Français. I also have backers who would be only too pleased to demonstrate the full extent of their fervor by defending the Vatican. Mi auguro che insegnerete l'educazione a questo giovanotto presuntuoso, Sir Gregory.
Can I translate that? I've got the linguistic skill for it.
Hope that you will teach this pretentious young man some manners, Sir Gregory. It looks like I won't be just making friends here.
In any case, my lord, I doubt the English crown will agree.
Ich versichere Ihnen, Emily,
Oh my
die
goodness.
Preußen wird diese Vereinbarung akzeptieren.
I assure you, Emily, the Prussian will never accept this agreement. Volner looks like he's set on ruining Mortimer's plan.
Duchess, I am persuaded that we shall find a common ground.
That's enough, William. These are grave times. We don't care about the fate of Louisiana. That worthless expanse of putrid swamps interests no one but yourself.
Speak for yourself, my friend.
Hold on there, Mr. Royal Gigolo. Lower the volume and let Sir Gregory finish.
Holm, Godoy, and now Volner? Mortimer's adversaries are ready to tear each other to pieces, and he takes a malicious pleasure in watching it happen.
How dare
Gentlemen, let us try to remain calm.
There you are, William. See where your projects have taken us, as per usual. Chaos! That's enough. I'm tired. We shall continue this discussion tomorrow, but please be aware that your project will never be ratified. Those who are opposed to this project, follow me. Are you coming with us, Monsieur de Richet?
Come, Gregory, I think Louis would rather stay. Wouldn't you, Louis?
Oh, I think this is a big choice. Do we stay to assist Mortimer? Go against what our mom is trying to figure it out. She's warned us against him. He seems to have so many master plans everywhere. I personally don't trust him to have even said the whole plan. Whereas Holm, like Mortimer, he has to know that these people aren't going to go. How is he going to get, unless his whole plan is just... Mom didn't explain it, so we need to figure this out. Exactly, that's the thing, is I have to pick a side right now. I assume I should follow with my mom, with what she's saying. She hit the book for a reason. She lost her hand on this estate. Damn. Well, on this side, at least we know that the priest and Emily both like me. Over here we got Washington. But we also think that Washington's who's killed Elizabeth, right? Which is Miss Adams there. So if he's on Mortimer's side, that means Mortimer could have had a hand in it as well. Although there was that thought that Peru is also on that. I think I might just go with Holm.
At the risk of displeasing you, my lord, I'd rather follow Sir Gregory. I don't think this is a place for the Order.
Louis? No. Let him go, Mr. President. Everyone is free to choose.
It's not the end, so it gives me a chance to find out what his plan is.
How can he be so blind? If he keeps this up, he'll lead our countries to their destruction.
Don't worry, we shall counter him, Sir Gregory.
We have to act immediately.
Calm down, Gregory. We only have to vote against his project, and that's it.
They haven't got a chance. Just one vote will suffice.
True. There is no chance of a unanimous vote. And he knows it. He must be preparing something else. What is he plotting?
Let's reveal the plan.
I know about his plan.
What did you just say, Louis?
His aim is for the United States to take the whole of the North American continent.
I want Canada to still come around.
A democratic superpower.
I don't understand. That has nothing to do with the coming vote.
You will ask for France to take over Louisiana, and then hand it over to the United States, and so double the size of their territory.
Once that's done, he will just need to push a bit more, and you will lose North America, Duke Manuel.
It's kind of like a forewarn our mother. Yeah.
Has he gone mad?
No, Johann. He has always been mad. Louis, I would like to thank you for what you've just revealed. If not for you, I don't know if we'd have been capable of deciphering his plans quickly enough to be able to counter him.
What are we going to do now that we know about it?
Destroy him.
No! We'll beat him at his own game, my friends. His plan begins with Louisiana, which is still yours, Duke Manuel. He will begin with you. Expect to receive an envoy, French most probably. He will try to convince you by every possible means. Whatever he says, whatever he promises, you have just one response. It's war. If war is what you want, war is what you'll get. And on your own territory, in your homes. Enough games. Spain will join the coalition against France and declare war. You too, Duchess Hillsborough. You will speak to the Queen so that Great Britain commits to going to war with France.
What do you expect from the Papal States, Sir Gregor?
What do you think? That they hold a mass? They will go to war, of course. What is it that you didn't understand in what I just told you? We all declare war on France. Militarily, politically, and financially.
And me, Sir Gregory? How can I help?
Louis, you have won my trust. The Order will have to act in France, but even before that, I'm going to need you. Right here and right now. Leave me now. I have to prepare for tomorrow. Let's meet early tomorrow morning for the next phase of the conference, which promises to be most exciting. Louis? I'd like to see you a moment, please. Thank you for siding with me today. I won't forget it. I'm going to need you. Help me counter Mortimer on his own ground. Right here. I'm sure he'll try and win some of you over. He needs our votes. Now, you leave that to me. In the meantime, I must ask you to go and see President Washington and persuade him to trust me and join us.
Do you really think that I'll be able to convince him?
I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I have total faith in you. He likes you, and thus he won't see you coming. You must be careful, though. If he senses that you are trying to manipulate him, he'll dig in his heels. Louis, use every means at your disposal. If Washington drops Mortimer, his defeat will be complete. You should go right away. There's no time to lose. William already has a head start on us.
Very well. I'll go right away.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
Ahaha, success. Well, things definitely got interesting. Okay, so I can't go that way. Oh yeah, how you like this? Alright. Doot. Doot. Cake? Num num num. Oh. Anything for me to collect. Anything for me to collect. Did they like seriously clean up her room this quickly already? Oh wait, no, this is that. No, we gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here before we get drawn into all the Bible stuff again.
Monsieur Johann van Wunder.
Waits for me. I know, it's like, ah! Run!
The Great Work of the Soul by S. Madone. Pure alchemy is a thought, an art that is performed on the matter of the soul. Great alchemists work to transform and perfect the latter by a series of processes known as the Great Work. There are 4 phases to attain the ultimate in spiritual fulfillment. The human soul must descend, be corrupt, in order to become decomposed. It's something like what I felt when I think of what I found out about my mother. The soul must be transformed in order to attain sublimation by the recombination of the alchemist. It's tempting. The soul broken up must be purified by the alchemist. Nice program. Thus ends the great work. The incarnation of the purified spirit, the elevation of the soul, now become perfect. Its resurrection, thanks to the action of the alchemist. Except if the alchemist has bad intentions, then it's called manipulation. Very metaphorical as occult theories go, the human spirit being the prima materia of the alchemist.
Ooh, can I reach up there? Oh, it's not even worth it. I have 5 of everything. Yeah, we looked at that. Oh, we can go outside. Dear Johann, I'm so glad you are coming. I did not doubt for a single minute that you would accept this invitation, despite the risks involved and the fact that we know each other well. Though we have gotten over many obstacles together, I cannot hide my apprehension this time around, given how high stakes are today. But having you here, Johann, is an invaluable asset. Keep up the effort, and I will be all the more proud and satisfied. I look forward to seeing you again. Gregory H. Looks like nothing else, really. Locked.
Amber crystals.
Nice! Totally worth coming outside. And now that I haven't been using my skill checks as much... Well, no, not that I haven't been using them, but I've been needing to spend nearly as many damn focus points. I actually have a lot in storage. It feels good. Feels good, man. Where am I? Luminars. Where would he be staying? Because I haven't seen his stuff. Because I explored all these other rooms before. Because there was... I haven't been able to search through Sir Gregory's as well. Well, I can't go up. So... Oh. Are these the unexplored rooms down there? Oh, hey, I think so. Wait, what's this? Hello.
Hey, Peru's name tag's fallen off, and his door's ajar.
Oh. Oh.
The Massacre of the Innocents by Rubens.
He was at the meeting.
Guess my room is not that bad. Dear Monsieur Peru, I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
My dear little Eleanor, I want to share with you my calmer thoughts of the moment. Needless to say how much I miss you and how much I regret having to be separated from you. But I know you will be virtuous, courageous, and safe with your sister, Marie-Hélène. I'll never be able to mend my mistakes, but I do know now how to save you from their consequences once and for all. Be always assured of my fatherly devotion and affection. Never doubt it, come what may. You must know that everything will turn out for the best now. I'm determined to protect you whatever the price I have to pay, and be so confident and serene in times of ordeal. With all love, your ever-proud father. Sounds like the note of some guy who's knows something bad's going to happen to him. don't see anything else in his room. Just a mess. But he's not dead, because I saw him in the council thing there.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Do a quick sweep.
The Beaucaire dinner. It hasn't been signed yet, but there's a letter with it.
My dear Bonaparte, as promised, here are the few pages that I recommend you publish within the next few months. We both know that it's the sheer lack of time that prevented you from stringing these lines together yourself. The ideas are yours, though. No need to feel indebted. Your success will suffice for the good of all.
So, Bonaparte is going to publish a book that he didn't write. That crafty little rascal.
Well then. Dear Monsieur Bonaparte, in reply to your demand of enthronement into our society, and hereby inform you that unfortunately you do not meet the criteria required to become a member of the Golden Order. We are, however, honored by your interest you have shown in our research and activities. We have no doubt that your keen interest for the occult sciences will one day allow you to join us. And in anticipation of that day, please express the expression of our full consideration. So he's trying to get in with us.
My dearest son, I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The situation is rapidly...
Yeah, we went to that one. Oh, I apparently cannot go inside his bedroom. Alright, then near the end of this hall...
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
I can't go inside her room.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Alright, so this is one of the rooms I haven't been in yet. Oh, key with an occult air symbol.
Manuel Godoy. A painting of himself in his room. Now that's not going to help him develop a sense of modesty.
I think that's the point.
The Kiss of Judas, painted by Caravaggio. This is how Judas pointed out Christ to the Roman soldiers. Can you imagine a worse betrayal? Punished for stealing fire from the gods and giving it to man. Brutus and his companions taking an oath to kill Caesar.
This is making me think he is expecting this to happen.
Charles IV of Spain. Now there's no chance of Godoy forgetting who he owes everything to. Amber crystals.
Ah, yeah.
Maria Louisa of Parma. Although not Godoy's true love, the Queen is his benefactress according to some people.
Nothing in here, eh? Yeah, well, looks like that's it.
Don Quixote. Talking without thinking is like shooting without taking aim. You have to think about that one.
No, then apparently I did not pay attention to his desk. Derpity derp. Lord Duke, here's the information obtained by our intelligence service. I can confirm Mr. Hay is indeed working on an agreement with Great Britain. The aim seems to be to weaken the French economy, and secretly that of the Spanish, by seizing merchandise at sea. Our treasuries are already suffering from the embargo on French food products. Such a treaty would mean the ruin of our colonies. Oh. I've no doubt you will be able to swift diplomatic solution.
Mary Louise of Parma. How ironic having a painting of the Queen of Spain in one's room, my Lord Duke.
Okay.
It looks like someone's hidden something on the back of this painting. It's a letter.
Hey.
Of course, it's written in Spanish. And it reeks of lavender. Well, well, Mr. Godoy. You seem very interested in hiding this letter.
Luckily, I can read it.
Secret romance, I presume?
Oh wow, that hard. Thank goodness.
So, let's see what it says.
My tender Pepita, I feel so guilty at being so far away from you again, even if it's for the good of my country. I feel awful at having to leave you after a silly little spat, because you are the only woman I love. Josephia forever. I told you before, everything I have, everything I can offer you, I owe to the affection of the Queen. Let's stay united, please, even in sacrifice for the two of us, for our future children. Stop being jealous. You're the only one who fills my thoughts. Everything else is just a game, I swear.
It seems that the Queen isn't the only one enjoying the Lord Duke's favors. If the Queen found out, it would cost him dearly. I'll keep it with me, you know.
Oh, Louis. Are you going to be blackmailing? No habla español. Okay, then we've got these rooms over here that I have not entered.
Huh, that's me.
Okay, I have no reason to go in my own room.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piad.
Still can't go in his rooms. Can't go in Ms. Adams' room.
President George Washington.
Alright, we've done the rounds. He's not here. Let's see what we can find.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
A map of Vermont.
Oh, what's this? Ooh, a small key. Oh, Moldavia. It's not like I find a
portrait of George Washington.
My dear George,
sorry.
I'd like to invite you to join me as planned at my...
Yes, we already know that. Anything else? Nope. Nope. Like...
Locked.
Ah, I know how to pick lock. Or... yeah, sure. That's the right key. Oh, apparently it is. Alright then. I'll take it.
The president's personal reserve of laudanum, and judging by the quantity, he can't go without it. Ah, there's also a letter.
Dear Mr. President, I'm returning my answer as quickly as I can. We already spoke about it before you left, but I note that things have not improved. I urge you to follow my advice and to stop taking laudanum immediately. I'm already looking for a substitute, but I am afraid you won't wait. Your excessive consumption is in danger of definitively impairing your chances of securing your next mandate. Your addiction is jeopardizing the exercise of your office and duties, my friend. I guess you know there's a solution but to stop your daily oh, he's addicted to it. Ooh, hey, cool. And amber fragments. I think that's everything. One last look around. Do, 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 do.
Louis?
Oh.
What are you doing in my room?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Okay, what's his let's see. Washington, immunity politics. Okay. Diversion, flatter. He seems like someone who would be able to be flattered.
I wanted to have a word with you, but just between ourselves. Here, the walls have ears.
You're right. Caution is the mother of safety. Well, since you're here, can I get you
not weak
something to
against
drink?
that.
No, thank you, Mr. President.
As you wish. Well, Louis, it's getting late, and this is not my first conference, so let's get straight to the point. You are here to motivate me to change sides.
I have decided not to follow Mortimer.
Gotta do a safety dance.
Every man must make his own choice. What can we say? That's the political game. And you did not commit to supporting Mortimer, so there's nothing for you to feel bad about. So, what can I do for you?
Mortimer's plan. Plans go against him. You are a laughingstock. Lie. Speak about Mortimer's plan. Let's see. Diversion, psychology, politics. I already forgot what he was. Okay, immunity politics. So what? I could try a diversion.
President Washington, I regret that my situation is contrary to yours, especially as I really do respect you.
Me too, Louis. Let us not mix business and emotion.
Understood. I've just come from a meeting with Sir Gregory and his supporters. They are all rallying against Mortimer's project.
That is to be expected.
Great Britain, the Kingdom of Spain and Sicily, the Kingdom of Prussia, the Holy Empire, the Kingdom of Portugal, of Bohemia, and of Hungary.
I know, Louis. I know. The coalition against France also gives me cause for concern. I'm certainly not saying that, on paper, Mortimer's plan seems very viable. Anyway, you haven't really said what you wanted to say. Tell me, Louis, what have you come here to sell me?
You should join home.
And why would I do that?
Let's shake his faith in Mortimer. Duty to mother, you owe me one. Blackmail him over the laudanum. You're already allied to Emily against France. Ugh, if I blackmail him. I don't know, Guitar. He's been pretty straightforward, but we also suspect him of murdering Ms. Adams. Should we blackmail him over the laudanum? perhaps she found out about his addiction and was going to tell someone. Especially because the letter does say about how he would not be elected again because of it. Maybe he flew into a fit of rage from that. I don't know, we could shake his faith in Mortimer with some etiquette. But it is true, he is allied to Emily. They have an agreement.
Yet, hearing you speak, anyone would think that your closest ally is France.
Louis, I don't know.
Of course you intend to restore and foster an exchange with England. We both know what that means. It would weaken France's impact on American soil. From there to relinquishing your agreements with France is just one simple step.
You scored a point, Louis. Go on, I'm listening. Tell me
Hey.
what Sir Gregory has to offer that I don't already have with Lord Mortimer.
People win the colonies, keep with a small fortune, promise and lose, yeah. Oh. What does Sir Gregory have to offer? He hasn't really said what he's willing to do. Pay? See, I don't think... We'll try this one first. I've got a couple blunders.
Mr. President, you would never make a choice that could cost the American people very dearly. If Mortimer falls, he will bring the United States down with him. Haven't the American people suffered enough?
I would never do anything that would put my people in danger.
Exactly. Therefore, choose your allies wisely, sir.
I must admit,
Ah,
your
there we go.
arguments do make sense, Louis. Louis,
And I didn't promise him anything.
I congratulate you for your performance, because I didn't think it could happen.
I merely exposed the facts to you.
Don't spoil everything with your false modesty now. You really were very good, and that's that. In any case, I shall follow you on this one. This may well arouse Lord Mortimer's wrath, but I must put the United States
that
before
drew up.
anything else. Have we finished, Louis?
Absolutely, Mr. President. I shan't keep you any longer. Allow me to take my leave.
Good night, Louis. Get some rest. Tomorrow will be a very big day.
Well, that's one thing out of the way. Only
Yeah,
thing
so-
left to do is wait for the conference to resume tomorrow morning.
Yeah, because I figured there's a difficult choice, so it probably would work out. And now I know that things are going to be a-okay there. Now I gotta go to bed. Woohoo! Hee hee, haha. Where's that map? Oh, this is not where I meant to go, but the body's gone. You could trade some honey consumption. Oh, or you could trade lose that. I gotcha, I gotcha, I gotcha. I mean, I'm still really full on points, and it would have only cost me 1 point. So, I don't know. I just wanted to use a Devil's Thorn. Where am I going? I'm trying to find my room. Where's my room? Theodore show. Oh. This way. Alright. Oh, next room. Next room. There we go. Oh,
Good
she's
evening,
back.
Monsieur le Français.
Duchess,
I was
you're
so
here.
good.
What a charming surprise. I'm beginning to think you can't be without me.
You have managed to penetrate my armor, sir. Am I
Ooh.
disturbing you, perhaps?
Go to bed, Louis. This is not the right time.
That's not what I said.
Ah, by the way, congratulations on choosing Sir Gregory this evening. You surprised me. I wasn't expecting it.
Why, Emily? Can't you read me like an open book?
Not as well as you read me, it would seem.
I'll teach you if you'd like.
There's nothing I'd like more.
Tell me, are these visits to Mortimer's always so intense?
Yes and no. My sister doesn't normally disappear like she has. Any news of your mother?
Lie to her. How about we talk about Emma?
Well, I should imagine you're still shaken. I promise to shed light on my mother's circumstances as soon as possible.
There's not much to shed light on. What your
Deflected.
mother did is inexcusable. She won the trust of my sister in order to more easily betray her. She didn't do anything to her. Can we change subject, please? I didn't come here to go through all that again.
Of course, it's late. You're right.
Oh, but stirred her emotions for this. Watch out! She has poison on the lips. I wonder how long it takes them to get out of all that corset and stuff. Ooh, we get another vision.
My friends, do not worry. I assure you that Lord Mortimer's plan will never see the light of day. I shall deal with informing our allies, but for the time being, I need you to make a stand.
What do you think about Monsieur de Richet?
I don't know yet. I feel there's great potential in him.
He looks like he can be trusted.
Why isn't he with us? He was opposed to Mortimer.
I'll wait and see. I'm still not sure of his position.
And Duchess Hillsborough. Why isn't she here?
She's busy. Don't worry about her.
Oh, isn't it time to replace her?
Not so fast, sir. She is an important figure. You ought to have a little more faith in her.
What are we going to do about Washington?
He will be a hard nut to crack. On our chessboard, he is Mortimer's king.
Don't worry. Mr. President only wants one thing. To keep his
Concubine. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like,
He won't jeopardize everything he has achieved on a whim.
He has been serving Mortimer for quite some time. It won't be easy to bring him around. I have asked Monsieur de Richet to approach him. Let us have faith in him. I sense that Mr. Peru is about to surprise us too.
Yet he is Mortimer's strong arm in France.
He knows his time has come, and I believe he is intelligent enough to realize it means he is no longer any use to Mortimer. Do you feel all right, Mr. Godoy? You haven't said a word.
Please excuse me, gentlemen. I feel tired.
Oh, I see. I think it is high time
It'll
you
be
left us
Goga.
then. Now!
That was interesting exchange. It's like they were able to... He was able to tell that I was there, and then they expelled me?
Emily? Emily? Are you there?
Huh.
Typical. There she goes again. What's with this habit of hers of taking off in the middle of the night?
Well, she's whoring herself out, apparently.
Sir, the conference is about to begin. You are expected in the conference room.
Tell them I'm coming. Thank you.
Come on, Louis. The game is back on.
Yeah, there's Peru again.
My friends,
So-
the conference is about to begin. Please excuse me if
Huh.
I troubled you last night with my project. I understand that you might well have a few questions to ask. As you know, the final vote will be cast in a few days. This morning's aim is to answer your questions and check the temperature of your respective positions so that we may reach a greater understanding.
As always, Lord Mortimer.
We parted in perfect disagreement, my lord. Where would you like us to take it from?
Come, sir. Please let William believe he still has a chance of winning us over. Otherwise, his imprecations will lack panache, and we shall be bored stiff.
Oh, let me reassure you, I am convinced that a good night's sleep has brought sound advice, and that this morning will be even more interesting. Therefore, I would like to go around the table in order to hear everyone's first impressions.
Well, I am still
He's
firmly
still so sure of
against,
himself.
even though my choice won't count.
Against.
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 And you, Luke Manuel?
Against, of course.
Well, as for me, I am for Lord Mortimer's project, despite Duchess Hillsborough's overwhelmingly convincing nocturnal attentions.
What? So Emily was playing at trying to win over guests last night?
It was nothing more than a friendly little chat, of course.
How could it be otherwise?
Oh, I
And
see.
by the way, remember me to your husband when you see him. And you, President Washington, what is your position?
Well, you see, Monsieur Bonaparte, I would rather you'd have forgotten me for a minute. William, I am sorry,
Cross
but
swords,
I
yeah,
cannot
that's-
follow you this time.
George? What?
I am against William. Please excuse me. I cannot commit the United States to such an enterprise. It's just too risky.
Oh, that really
Well,
caught Mortimer off the
That leaves just yourself and Monsieur Peru, Louis.
You're all making me sick. Look at yourselves.
What?
You are pathetic!
Have you been drinking or what?
There you are, quibbling away. My Lord Duke this, and Madame Duchesse that. You know very well that we're nothing but puppets on a damn string.
Jacques, Camille!
Let's end the charade. It's over.
Jacques.
My lord, thank you for everything you've done for me over the years. But it didn't come for free. And now I see the price is too high to pay. I'll stop.
Come, Jacques, we'll talk it over.
No, I'm finished. I want my freedom
Oh.
back, my lord. I shall no longer
Oh.
work for you.
Yeah, let's try to stop
Wait.
that.
De Richet, you just can't help it, can you? Stop trying to play the hero, man.
I only got one chance again. Ah, this guy. Okay. Go back and sit down, sir. It's vulnerable to etiquette and psychology. Okay. I have a psychology right here. So he's weak against that. He doesn't deserve
Monsieur,
it.
I know I don't really know you, but you seem like a decent person.
I have done so many horrible things.
You blame yourself, I can see that. Everything's not lost.
I don't want to do bad things anymore.
You can take control of yourself again. You can fix whatever it is you've done.
Do you really believe that?
Of course, Jacques. You'll have all the time you need.
Okay, immunity to questioning. Oh, he has a secondary immunity that I don't know. Oh no. Oh no. Sounds better. He was good at with psychology. So I think conviction would be alright. I don't think any of these regular things. Try to get him to home. I don't think home... that would work.
I'm sure we can work things out.
But you don't know him.
Let's
Regular.
stay united,
Ooh,
Jack.
that is a
He's
good
nothing
regular.
without us.
Really?
Trust me.
Okay. Okay. Agility. Yeah, no, I'm not rushing that. Agitation isn't worthy of us. Firm peace. Okay. If I beat... no. Last time I tried to appease him, that's when he punched me. I'm not going to be fast enough to take it from him considering the pace.
This is not who you are. You're better than that.
You don't know me.
Yes, I do. I know you're no coward, so give me your weapon, please.
But
There's nothing to fear. I'm right here.
I don't want him to talk to me.
Oh, you're safe now, Jacques.
Fuck.
Monsieur Peru, you could have seriously hurt someone if Monsieur de Richet here had stopped you.
God damn
Your
it.
behavior is unacceptable. You would do better to go and rest in your apartment. My friends, we shall continue the conference later. I would like to apologize for the inexcusable behavior of my guest. We all need to recover from all of this excitement. Take the rest of the day off.
I could have found out Jacques Perou's secret. I guess that's if I had followed Lord Mortimer, I would have found out more about that. Because he seems to, yeah, Mortimer's henchman. So if Mortimer... Ooh, I got good vulnerabilities exploit points. Alright, 4 points. What do I want to get up to level 2? This requires 3 points. This would require 2 points. There are also talents that I could be trying to go for. An opportunity successfully will now... Okay. I mean, this would be nice. But I have to get to skills up to 3 is the problem. That's gonna be so freaking expensive. Yeah, to get any of those. Picking up a consumable gives you another one. Oh god, I don't need that. Oh, Machiavellian would be nice. Ooh, Alchemist is also nice. Yeah, well, none of that's ever going to happen. Okay, 2 more points. 2 more points. Manipulation. That's... I think this would be good. Yeah. This way it's only 1 point away. Oh, do I not get to choose my books?
I don't understand. I spoke to him only recently.
Monsieur Peru has lost his mind. It's obvious.
Yet another way for the French to make a spectacle of themselves. Well, once again, it has worked.
My friends, let us settle down, please. We are all in shock, of course. Let us celebrate Louis's courage. He enabled us to avert a tragedy.
Yes, that was very noble of you, Louis.
You have given us all a fine lesson in courage.
Thank
The
you.
shadows are
He
weird
owes
right
you your
now.
life. That's quite something.
That madman deserves to die.
We are providing Monsieur Peru with care, but rest assured, he is no longer a danger to himself or anyone else. I think everyone needs a little rest. Can you stay a moment?
Of course.
Oh boy. Oh, no, you get manuscripts. Can you stay a moment? I really... I want you to be part of my book club. Now, if you could please tell me, like, what books would you recommend? I mean, let's get science up. Oh, yeah, that put it up. Population. Yeah, it's all good to me. I don't wanna.
Louis, I wanted to thank you personally. I admire what you did to save Monsieur Peru's life. You have given us all a wonderful lesson in courage.
Don't mention it, my lord. You would have done the same. I was just quicker.
Ah, humility is a fine quality, sir.
Where is he now?
In his room. I've sedated him. I don't want him trying to take his life again. Or, worse yet,
convenient.
attacking one of the guests. When in despair, Monsieur Peru is clearly a dangerous man.
What's his face here again? Whatever. His immunity is science, we know that much. Why was he terrified of Mortimer?
Tell me, my lord, can you think of any reason why he would be so terrified of you?
Terrified? Come now, that's a bit harsh. I think he was simply unable to put things into perspective. I see no reason to fear me. Ask President Washington. I don't believe I'm such a difficult friend.
Having spoken to him, I can assure you that he feared you even more than death itself. Had he disappointed you in any way recently?
Of course, he was on the edge. He was desperate, and it grew noticeable in his work. Our collaboration was probably coming to an end, but I certainly didn't feel the need to threaten him, ever.
But without you, no more support, no more money. It was an end to his social status. If you lost, he lost everything, didn't he?
No, not his life.
Thanks to me, I guess. On that note, my lord, I'll be leaving you.
Which is why he got
Have we
upset
covered
then.
everything?
Absolutely. Oh, Louis, one more thing, please. What a pity you didn't support me during the conference. I hope I can count on you on the day of the vote. This major project needs men like you, Louis.
What are you going to offer me? Ooh. Do we stick to our guns and say thank you but no? Or do we try to lead him on? Like, oh, I'll think about it. Yeah, I agree, Guitar. I think I'll keep the door open, lest he try to sick people
And you
or
never
other
know, right?
things.
Maybe by
on me.
then, I'll see things differently.
Well, thank you for allowing me to believe in that possibility, Louis. From here on, I shall make it my mission to persuade you to change your vote.
Be my guest. But I hope your arguments are very, very persuasive, because I'm not the only one who isn't on your side.
Oh, rest assured, I am working on it.
Very well, then. I'll see you later, my lord.
I don't know why he's jittering around everywhere in this cutscene.
I'll see you later, Louis.
So, not bad, not bad. Clickety-cluck, clickety-cluck. Go back to your room and go to sleep. I wonder if I could talk to anyone.
I already mentioned it yesterday. Either to you or to someone else. Impossible to tell with you people.
Yes, sir.
Your yes is not sufficient. Tell the others, for crying out loud. Remember to close my window once you've done my room. This isn't Corsica, you know. I'm freezing.
Of course, sir. I'll see to it straight away.
Good. Proceed.
Yes, sir.
Oh, what are you doing?
Monsieur Bonaparte.
Sorry, de Richet. I have no time for traitors such as yourself.
I beg your pardon?
If you are here, it's because Lord Mortimer agreed to include you. And what's the first thing that you do? You betray him by following Sir Gregory and bending over backwards to turn Washington against him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was free to vote as I pleased. I didn't realize I had to vote for Lord Mortimer in order to show my gratitude toward him. Hey, he invited me here to come and look for my missing mother during his high society party. I'm sorry, truly sorry. I don't know all your customs yet.
It's just common decency that when invited to a man's castle, you don't go and to pee on his boots. Is it too much to ask?
I guess it is.
Ooh, so angry. Should open his vault and snooped around with him like it's nothing. Ah, yeah, it just happened upon this code. Whatever. It's cool. Cannot speak to Jacques. Yeah, I already talked to him. Whatever. It's a flake. Nobody likes him. Alright, Emily.
No answer. Nothing.
Emily? Emily, are you there?
Probably off banging some
Emily.
other dude.
Yes. Louis, is that you?
Yes, let me in.
I'm sorry, Louis. I don't feel very well. I'll see you later.
Are you sure everything's all right? Are you still there?
Hello? Okay, there we go. Alright, well. Was this my room? Oh shoot, I don't know.
Monsieur de Richet, I have no time. I was about to join Sir Gregory. Come back later.
I wanted to talk to you a moment and...
I am expected. I'm sorry. We shall talk later.
Oh ho, just shoved out.
Next time, I'll listen to my mother. Not a day has gone by without something happening to me. What now?
Always something happening.
Open up, please.
Coming, Mr. President, I'm coming.
Louis. Ah, there you are at last.
Yes,
I just saw your mother. She was accompanied by Emily, and they both went into the Duchess's room. I tried to join them, but I was
What?
refused entry. Louis, this does not bode well.
Oh, shit. Emily might want to avenge her sister. I must act quickly.
You're right, Mr. President. Thank you.
Oh boy. Explain why she's like, I'm busy. What was her room again? Washington, Adams, Von Wolmers. I think I went way past it. Shaw, Godoy, Hillsborough, Bonaparte, LaRue. Wait, what? I'm confused. All right, it's Emily Hillsborough, right? Yes. Dirty, 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 dirt. Yes, guitar. I'm silly. I'm just in there. Oh, let's go by first names. I'm on a first name basis with everyone. Okay. I'm all confused. Well, as long as I'm not the only one. Okay, there's talking.
I do believe that's Emily's voice.
Listen first.
I can't understand what she's saying.
It's locked. Ooh. Let's try to pick the lock. It won't cost me anything.
I can't open it. It must be blocked on the other side. I'll have to find another way in, quick.
Okay, so where am I here? This room. You know, Grandpa used to say when you need to figure out it's time for dumbass pie. I'm afraid I do not understand that expression. Garden. Yes. Through these. Okay. Yep, yeah, and I can go through here. Thank you, guitar. Don't mind me, Napoleon. Don't mind me. Just zooming through here.
I have to get inside Emily's room through the... Shit! It's locked.
Ah. I tried. Oh, wow.
No way. It's too sturdy.
Well then. Looks to me like I am going to need to do... Let's pick the lock. Ahaha! Free skill checks. I mean, I could have forced and broke the window, but... Oh, hey, finesse. Cool. Nope, not here. So it'll be here. Oh.
It's as if there are several people inside.
Once again, you're the one who's the victim in all this.
What are you on about now?
I should never have told you what happened to me. That's how it works, and you know it full well. I'm not that naive.
That's my mom down there.
What on earth is... You... Mother?
How dare you do this to me? You can talk. After everything I've done
the
for
windows
you,
being locked closed.
you are joking,
Oh,
I hope,
yeah,
right?
you're right.
I gave you my life. That's enough, Emma.
Oh, shit.
Now that Louis is here, you will leave Sarah alone. Cease your revenge immediately. What? If you think you're going to...
Louis, help me, I beg you. I can no longer reason with her. I am Emily. Quit playing games. What? Honestly, don't be ridiculous. No. I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart. After everything we've been through together.
Yes, well...
Don't you dare bring him into this. This is between you and me. I ask for nothing more, so stop taking it out on Sarah. You prissy little bitch! How dare you! Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? You are joking, I hope. I'm the one who told you everything that's been going on while you were away. Go on then. That's what you want, isn't it? You want to kill me. Go on then, shoot! After all the trouble I've gone through to find you. Go on. What are you waiting for? Here, Louis, take this.
Wait, what's going...
An entire life for this. Go on, shoot! Sorry, Louis, I can't shoot her. She's my sister. That's enough, Emma. Louis, out of the way. She's dangerous. Don't trust her. What are you trying to do? Louis, out of the way. I am not Emma. Come on, Louis, tell her who the real Emily is.
Wait,
That's right, Louis. I'm fed up with this
God
little
damn
game.
it.
Tell him who the real Emily is.
Why do these things always happen to me?
Well, Louis, come on, you know how to tell us apart, right?
Yes, but... I'd like to ask you a few questions to make sure there's no doubt.
Rational and open, Louis. Let's see. How can I tell them apart? Wait, I've got an idea.
On the night of our arrival...
Okay. Ooh, what is this coca? Let's see here.
What? My granddaddy always said if you got a problem that you can't solve, it helps get out of your head. Pie. It's good.
Pie.
Yeah.
Your granddaddy, heavy set man?
A little bit.
Yeah. You know what? We've been doing smart stuff. We've been following clues, doing real police work. It might be time we do something stupid. Something that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You know what? Now I want some pie, Kay. I want some pie. Let's go get some dumbass.
Let's go get some dumbass pie. What color's my left nipple? I know, right? He's like, okay, one of you. Oh my god. Hopefully. What if it was the... Oh my gosh, what if I betted both of them? What if the sudden mystery appearance that came in last night... Oh, what if one was with me and one was with Napoleon? And oh my god. Okay.
On the wharf, something happened to me. What was it?
A malaise. The moment you arrived, you felt ill, and I offered to help while Piaggi went up. And you turned me down flat.
Right. Let's find something else.
I don't know which to shoot. I know, right?
Let's speak about my arrival at the manor.
Okay, so they both know that one. That's the enemy behind me. How did Mortimer welcome us? That's a good question, because he didn't.
We were warming ourselves in front of the fire. Mortimer welcomed us
Based
in a
immunity.
certain way. What happened exactly?
Well played, Louis. Unfortunately, I'm not the one you should have asked that question to. Mortimer did not welcome us. It was Sir Gregory who welcomed us that night. Mortimer didn't show up until 2 days later. I know that as well.
Very well.
Let's try something else.
On the first night, we went up to bed, but I wasn't tired. I went for a little stroll.
What's her things? Oop, wrong one. Community logic. Vulnerability to psychology.
Do you remember if we saw each other that night or not?
Not at all. Don't think you're going to get away with this deception so easily. I can assure you, you're going to regret pretending to be me once Louis has exposed you.
Not at all. Wasn't that the night that we kind of sealed the deal there?
Oh, I don't think I'll even wait until he's finished.
Take it easy now.
Are you mad, Louis?
Lower your arm.
I better act quickly if I don't want things to get out of hand.
Come on, she's putting one over on you. Look at yourself for crying out loud. You were prepared to shoot me down.
I know.
Behind the study. Talk to them about what you've been doing. Maybe they haven't spoken about it between each other yet.
On the night of the disappearance of Elizabeth Adams.
What about it? What do you want to know about that night?
We found ourselves in Mortimer's secret gallery. What relics did we find?
Property deeds in Mortimer's name dating from very long ago.
Is that all?
You mean all those mythological charms? So there was the so-called Pandora's box that wasn't a box actually. The famous golden fleece that reeked of dead goat. A broken sword that could have belonged to anyone. Is that enough?
Yes, that's enough.
You look captivated. Of course.
He bought it. That's enough! I've had enough of this charade. Louis, there's only one way to tell us apart. There's just one thing I didn't tell her about in detail. Too bad for you, Emma. I didn't want it to come to this, but you leave me no choice. Ask her about you and I. You just lost, Emma. I indeed didn't tell you everything about it. Come, Louis. Speak about our intimacy.
Very well. Let's talk about us.
It sounds like, yeah, I did them both. Oh my god.
Last night, you came to visit me, and I can't help wondering why. Why did you come
Psychology.
to
Louis.
That's her weakness. So that must be the real Emily then.
Must be mistaken. I did not go to your room last night. And that's where your little game ends, Emma. Because I never told you about it. So, there you can't answer.
What? No!
Okay, so that is the real Emily then.
That.
I didn't want you to be jealous of Louis. Remember how you always used to react whenever you felt you were competing against a man?
You dirty...
That's enough. I've had enough of this charade. That's enough, both of you. Now I know who the real Emily is.
So Emily's opposite, yeah. So that's her. She did psychology. She didn't know about the sex, and the Emily from last night just wasn't behaving properly.
It's you, Emily.
No, Louis! She is manipulating
Profiler. So am I right?
No, Emma. It's her. I know it.
Did I get it
Despite all
right?
the trouble you've gone to put one over on me, I know it is her.
That's enough now, Emma. You little slut! Don't think you are going to
my.
get away with this so easily. You are going to stop your little game right now. Never! I am Duchess Hills. No!
Oh! What?
I am the Duchess.
But...
You don't. Dear God, what have I done? See what you've done. See?
Louis?
Mother!
What on earth?
Did I pick the right one?
You must go. Everyone is going to arrive.
Louis, what's going on?
Duchess? Is everything all right?
Come on, Louis. There's nothing more you can do.
But I...
Leave us.
Emily, what's going on?
Mother, go to the crypt. I'll meet you there.
I'll be waiting for you.
Emily.
Madam, I am coming in.
It was bound to end like this, Louis. Let me stay with her. Please.
Go. I'll cover you.
What? What are you doing there? Stop!
God damn it. Now what's going on?
Which is going to be ours now, sure. Yeah. Well, I gotta do them both. So, Oh my god. Okay. It hasn't explained if I was right, though. I got the profiler trait. Use the question because you think you identified the oh my gosh, so I don't even know? I just have to hope. How did she miss her forehead? Wow. Wow. Oh my god.
Good God. They're all here. They must have heard the gunshot.
Where is Lord Mortimer?
Can anyone hear anything through the door?
Alright, however, that's a save point. It's pretty late, so we're going to call it right here. We're, right after that gunshot there, and now we're on the way to meet Mother in the garden crypt. So we're on our way to the garden. And I don't know if I picked the right one. I hope that's the right Emily. I think it is. She was, weak against psychology. She didn't know about the sexing last night. I cross my fingers and hope. Plot twist, Lord Mortimer. It's also Emily or her dad. Either way, yes, she is going to be the real Emily from now on. Alright, so have yourselves a wonderful evening, and we will continue this on Saturday. So this is currently episode 3. And at this current pace, because we're not being bogged down with puzzles, we will probably definitely finish episode 3 on Saturday and go well into episode 4. If it's anything like some of the other games, like Life is Strange and stuff, I found that the later episodes were a little shorter as they were just wrapping stuff up. So who knows, maybe we'll finish it by Monday. We'll see how things go. Oh, wait. That's a good question. Because Monday is Christmas Eve, isn't it? Yes, it is. I will probably not be streaming on Monday, but I'll make a post about that on Discord and Twitter, and we'll discuss that further on Saturday. So anyways, have yourselves a wonderful evening, and we will see you next time.